weapon. What is the plan? We are going Crossblades, Onslaught, Ancestral Call until 28. That's going to be our clear. We're going to use Double Strike and Chance to Bleed as our single. We want to have Dash. We want to have Ancestral Protector, War Banner. We're going to have to buy an Amber Amulet or drop one by the time we're level 10, and then we're going to equip Leap Sign with it. It's going to be all skill points. Go ahead and go. Not even a countdown this time. Here we type NN just to... I didn't quite get it. Just to look for movement speed boots, because they're called runners. And I'm going to do some weird funky stuff here. So it's important to have at least one other keybind on move only, so that I can pick stuff up and move it around like this. Like I like using space, but the reason why I'm using Q and W here is just so that my abilities socket into the correct slot. That way, like, my Ancestral Protector will go on Q, my Dash will go on F, Ward Banner will go on T, Frostblade's go on right click. That's why I do it. That's on attack with them moving, and we just get to blasting. When we get to town, we're gonna have to talk to Nessa, buy Frostblades, and then we look for green, green, red, and we look for red, red, green, as well as movement speed. Oh, this armor scrap actually changes a lot. Because it allows us to go Iron Ring here. It's really cool. So you get to see the juice early. Frostblades, and then we look for just green, green, red. And I don't have enough scrolls for movement speed, so I'm not gonna bother looking for it. Just green, green, red. Cool. So we're pretty stacked early game so far. We're gonna go Frostblades, Double Strike, Chance to Bleed. Oh, this is a nice layout. We're gonna go attack speed early. We're just gonna open up. That's really nice because it means that we don't have any soccer pressure now. Say we find an amazing weapon that we want to replace this club with. It's perfectly fine because we've got an alternative setup. In fact, I'd rather equip it over here. Boots and weapons are going to be the slots you change out the most. Because you're looking for movement speed boots and you're looking for really good weapons. And so having the green and red on either one of these slots is like kind of scary. Things like your gloves or helm, you're not going to really replace that much. So live VOD. Yep, that's what it is. I don't want to do that. And we dropped another armor scrap, so that's more Skulls of Wisdoms. It's going to be good for when we go back. But notice I don't kill anything in Coast, that's just because it doesn't give much XP. We're going to sell the armor scrap again. When we get back to town, just because we don't need any for quite a while. I'm going to go to the right. And hope that it's over here. 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 I'm living on a prayer. Okay, there it is. A bit far, but fun. That is A-okay. Here's some green sockets, and I'm gonna need those. When I get back to town, I'm gonna 3-to-1 these small life flasks. Oop. I want them to socket in there. Number 3. Actually, I could force the number 1 if I sold that one as well. Such perfect timing. Oop. So we can go ahead and sell this first one and these 2 small life flasks. So then we sell 3-to-1 and we upgrade the life flask from the level 1 small life flask to a medium. And the portal skull is just kind of nice to have. Here we're looking for like currency or scraps, like a whetstone, stuff like that. Anything else is fine. Iron Ring would be amazing as well. Since I've got so many of these, I could see myself probably selling one of these, but I've already got pretty much everything I want. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. There's a chrome item on the ground. Go ahead and get these 2. This is actually just going to be better than my current weapon. Oh, I need to kill this as well. I'm going to pick up these 2 gems. Pick these 2 gems. And we're good to go. Oh, I didn't 3-to-1 the flasks. Oh well, it's fine. I'm going to go Frostblades, Onslaught, Ancestral. As we can. Okay, we're just going out of our way to farm a bit. We're gonna go Chance to Bleed, Frost Blades. And then we can go Ancestral Protector. Dash. And War Banner. And you can see that all my skills slot in nicely. Alterations are good, but they're not useful till Act 2. Gonna be over this way. It'd be weird if it was. I think I want to check it just in case. Okay, no, it's not. Strange. I guess since it opens up this so much down this way, I've checked it. Fine. Here we place the portal right before the bridge, because we're gonna come back and do Dweller once we're in prison.
Couldn't ask for a better training ground than Rake last.
Level up gems.
My spirit is spent.
I want proc onslaught, please. We're just gonna try to proc onslaught throughout the run, basically. So that's gonna go. Don't forget the War Banner, like I did. Alright, large mana flask is really, really good. So that for transmutator. Yep. Double attack speed. And a red green would be kind of nice for double strike, but it's not mandatory. Here we're looking for weapon upgrades. Is one of the biggest things we're looking for. We're looking for another iron ring. The last thing we're looking for is like a belt. And we actually want a chest piece here. Next level up, we're gonna be able to equip a chest piece. Alright. Don't need that. Continue along. Sell one of these and hold on to the other one. I could actually sell both of them if I wanted. Actually, if I sell both of them, I get another iron ring, which would be really cool. Would be really nice. Here we're just keeping an eye out for stuff. Ball. Chest piece. I'm not strong enough to use it yet. Another one. Let's go ahead and use this one then, I guess. And this is when we War Banner. I see a stone axe on the ground. I don't really want it. Gonna equip that, grab Art of the Gladiator, continue along. Level 8 already, wow. A lot of XP actually. Here we get to go towards Dervish. I can just drop that. Go ahead and vendor that as soon as we get to town. You sell rare items unidentified like this, you'll get, oh, I need those gloves actually. Because they'll mean that I can free up the weapon slot here in a bit. Well, I could actually do that now. Rustic Sash, very, very nice. Because we have like basically no extra fizz damage early on. Any source of early fizz is basically like more fizz. The way you can view it. Because again, we're going attack speed nodes. Copper sword would actually be better here. Fun. Roll. An 8-minute entry is perfectly a-okay with me.
That will do, Exile.
Especially since I'm almost level 9.
It's to be a cage fight.
I don't really want to waste a bunch of scrolls. Here we go back and we go through the portal that we placed for Dweller. We should know where he is because we went up there.
Look at this Wolverine looking motherfucker, dude. Came in prepared.
We should do. Damn, dude. How's the stream, man? We're doing a melee VOD for the boys. Here we're gonna hope for some violence, speed, and momentum. And we got some damage. We're a-okay with that. I don't think it'll go this way. Yeah, no. Then it's probably gonna be top right. That's gonna be my guess. Do we do this? Give me on slow. If I were to take a guess, it'd be over here. Would just be my best guess. Yeah, you can already tell. As soon as you see this thing, you know you're golden. Yep. And then we're just gonna pop him pretty quickly. Gonna be the goal. We're just gonna War Banner down phase 2, and he's gonna insta pop. Gonna grab everything we can. Just some extra scrolls and stuff. Gonna sell everything. Grab 2 iron rings, or just an iron ring, because we don't have one yet. And then we're going to, oh, I guess I don't want an iron ring today. Okay, cool. Also, if I can pick up an amber amulet here, that'd be nice. Because she doesn't always, like, sell them. for whatever reason. And then here we pick up Dervish, huge node, a little node after it. We're gonna go for Hatchet Master first. This way it's a bit weird, but Trial's just over here. Oh, we stopped leveling that one up. We should go up by a decent amount here. 6. 3, nice. I could even replace this weapon. It doesn't really matter that much. So, later on I will though. I'm gonna hold onto this axe for when I'm Hatchet Master gaming. Another Lord's mana. I'll save that till way later. Yep, in this layout you can see the exit over there. Boop, magic packs. Gotta be some juice. Got a nice amount of scrolls. We're looking good on currency. I've even got this from Mervale. Ready to blast. I would like a level 6 life less though. That would be kind of cool. I probably missed one somewhere. Quality on a weapon would be kind of cool. Oh, another sapphire. Well, I could actually pick up all those superior weapons and make whetstone out of them. Whoa, what is this layout? Sir? We're gonna hope for some speed. Nope. Alright, that's fine. I'll just, you know, go to Africa for this layout, I guess. That's what it wants me to do. Suppose. What it's telling me to do. It's literally begging me to go this way. Fortunately. They're gonna continue through here. There's probably gonna be a wall if I were to take a guess. Oh, that's most certainly gonna be a wall. Okay, it's fine. I'm actually gonna be level 11 by Brutus. Holy moly. Okay, that's a little bit over X speed. You know, just a bit. Alright, I'm lost. Somebody pull up Google Maps. Should be over here. Goodness. Level 11 by Brutus. I've never seen that before. I've never done it before. The new for me, this is a new for you, chat. First time for everything. Certain weapons, bases that I plan to upgrade to. Pretty much anything's better than the starter swords you get. And then after that, you just kind of use whatever's best. If you can use siege axes, you use siege axes though. Those are pretty OP. If I say siege axe, I meant the level 11 axes. I don't know what they're called. They're the juice though. You just stand behind him. He does stuff like that. And then you have to frost blades him when he does that. And then we just burst him down at the last phase. And hopefully I have red green, so you can go double strike, chance to bleed, and onslaught, and main, sorry, but we don't, so. During coaching? I mean, I guess that's true. Let's see if we got anything good. Not really, so I'm just gonna go for alterations then. It's just straight up gonna be better than what I'm using here. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go Leap Slam. Good look for MS, but... And then we just take out Dash. Or Leap Slamming. And there we go. Hell yeah, brother. This way. Oh, another pair of gloves that'll help relieve some socket pressure. That's really nice. Very sweet. Leather belt. We can hold on to this for scary fights. Guess I need it, but there shouldn't be a reason to, really. We're close to 2 ults already before even leaving Act 1. Pretty nice. I think I forgot about Leap Slam. Just make sure it's on attack without moving. There we go.
I almost feel sorry for
There's
these
Fairgrass. See him on the minimap. Usually he's close by the waypoint, but you'll know if he's not. And here we're looking for the cave. Wow, I just dropped another alteration. Okay. Well, the run's pretty easy now. If you're asking where I'm going, don't ask because I don't know either. Alright, stay away from the water because the cave is never going to be by the water, like directly on the water. It's going to be like a little bit inland. I've got a Volsite area, so the layout looks a little strange. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, I see an iron ring. I can go ahead and equip that over the sapphire early. It's important to know which of these two is better. I'm gonna bet that the cave's gonna be over here. Yep. Always right, never wrong. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, dude. How are you doing? Went out, got a haircut, got Chinese food. A lot of Chinese food, but it wasn't very good, unfortunately. Magic iron ring. Let's just flip that over anything. We're already level 12. Oh my. Now I'm just intentionally running it down, getting as much XP as possible. Okay. Find this thing, please. And then now we go to Merville's Caverns. And we go back to Fairgraves. Not streaming. You're right, I'm not streaming. This is all pre-recorded. Exactly correct. Which one of these is a higher base type? It would appear that the 29 cold wrist is 1. Okay, so here we're gonna go back. We're gonna grab our skill point. We're just gonna talk to her.
Goodbye.
Ignore everything that she sells. Get her skill point. And then we're gonna grab Siege Axe if we can. If we can craft on a Siege Axe, then we're OP. Okay, well I didn't even get the opportunity to get a Siege Axe, but that's fine. Let's see if we got anything cool here. Maybe the sword's pretty nice. Oh, that's not an actual piece of terrain. Created. That should just straight up be better than what I'm wearing at the moment. 90 damage, 115. Yes, it is. Cool. Badass. Kind of worth killing that elite, but I've got so much XP anyways, it doesn't matter. Red, red, red. I don't even know what to do with that, to be honest. Good Jade. I should highlight Amber and not highlight Jade in this filter. I know I dropped one in Ship Graveyard, but... Am I using double axe? No, I'm not. So I'm not double axe, then Hatchet Master doesn't matter that much. I would love to be Hatchet Master right now, though. I just don't have it, though. I could just take the notes just to take them, but... Whatever, dude. Hatchet Master is so good here. Or just even like having the X nodes this early, it's like pretty insane. Already 13 on Mervale, wow. I don't know what I'm trolling, why I'm trolling. Transmute, kinda nice. Sapphire ring, a magic sapphire ring too. 14 ints, that's gonna be very nice for later. I don't know if it's enough int though. We'll see. And I'm gonna need some mana on this fight. Kinda scared. Go ahead and go double sapphire, I guess. Not take any damage at all. The only problem I'm gonna have is gonna be mana issues. Like early game's balanced around the fact that you're probably a new player, and so because of that, it's not gonna make the game like super difficult or anything. Like if you have a bit of res, then you'll be super tanky. I've been thinking of doing like a short video on what I like to use for like resist and stuff like that. I could actually go onslaught here on my double strike for single. Fun. I don't like going back because it means that I have to drop warbender stacks, but it's whatever. So here we're gonna frost blades, and then we're gonna just pop cools. Hope that she starts screaming at us. Okay, well not now. Like while I was bursting. Here we grab all the rare items first, then all the boots. You got after that. I'm gonna just focus down magic packs and stuff. See if we get a good metamorph. If you get a good metamorph, you can do it, but since this is next league practice, I'm not gonna do the metamorph. I do like doing league mechanics here though. Just maybe once if it's worth doing, but we still have no idea what the next league is. Could be useful leveling, might not be. Any MS gamers? Nope, no MS gamers. We can go ahead and just sell all these. We're using that, so there we go. I mean, 19-minute Merville is not very good, but it's a pretty standard run. It's something you can expect to do without too much, you know, luck, I guess. Maybe just shoot for like 25-minute Merville or something. Even 20 minutes, okay. Any other class places a portal for Den, but we don't do that here. You find Brutus a lot harder than any other boss. Might just be because of the weird slam. Oh dear. Unfortunately, Tane has such a long animation time that it's not really worth checking it every single zone. Okay, you know, we just got 1900 ping. Whatever. This is simulating the new league, so there's nothing wrong going on here. I don't see anything wrong with this practice. We're staying true to the new league experience. Alright. Go ahead and keep blasting. Yeah, just watch out for the big boy slams. See if there's any good. Since I have so many scrolls, I'm okay with doing that, but otherwise I wouldn't. We don't actually need any, like, cold res. I will need int, but I can go ahead and take that off. I would love to go check that, but the exit's always going to be the same way as the waypoint, so the waypoint points to where you have to go in Chambers 1. I want a bit of mana. In fact, I'm just straight up going to replace this small life flask. Okay. Continue along. This Ruby Ring's for Act 3. Nothing else. On this side, we gotta go this way. Just telling me to. Whoop. Here you just want to leap slam over the spiky boys. Ideally, we have a topaz for this, but we don't. A topaz ring, I mean. Here. Okay, let's go ahead and. Oh, that's not ideable. Let's go ahead and replace one of these then.
I'm starting to think there's
Level
more to life than
15.
fries or perish.
Nice XP. It's kind of a lot of XP to be honest, but I'll laugh the same amulet. Let's go ahead and take that. And let me go ahead and take that as well. I kind of want that armor scrap. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. When I get back to town, we're gonna have to buy some big gems. Here I see if I can take off the strength. No, I cannot. I'm gonna take Master of the Arena then. And then I guess I'm gonna path towards Hastra Master and just pray that I find another axe by then. Just drop this then. If I don't find it, then I can just respec it later. Like Act 4 or something. Sure, please calm down. Another Jade. Okay, we're gonna grab Blood Rage. We're gonna look for a 16x. There it is. Transmute. Sure, why not? And we're gonna grab Purity and Flesh and Stone. Well, I said those in the opposite order, but I should be able to equip it now. That is a fact. Blacksmith Strongbox. Here, I want to see if I can find anything good. A glass shank, wow. Alteration shards, that's pretty good. Here, if you've got a lot of XP like I do, like there's no reason for me to be 16 in Riverways, but I'm just Riverways, I guess. And if you find the waypoints super quick, you can just really just reset the zone from the waypoint. Hope that the layout's smaller. Oh, a red or green cleaver. Yes, please don't mind if I do. Way better. So this one's like kind of in the middle of the zone, so I'm not gonna bother. Let me go ahead and go double strike on there, I think. I can try to find red sockets literally anywhere else. And this way we can fit in Maim on the single target, and damage will be a lot higher. I've got a lot of greens and not a lot of reds. Kind of problematic, to be honest. What am I gonna do to circumvent this problem? It's gonna be... Oh, should have equipped this. I could also chrome that, actually. Let's go ahead and chrome this to be 2 red. There we go. I need this waypoint. Yeah. Gonna equip our auras. Go ahead and equip Blood Rage. And now we're gaming. That's kind of slow, but you get the idea. I was actually able to equip Purity because of the int that I got on this ring. Kind of badass. Kinda lucker dog. Otherwise I would have had to buy a piece and not level up all the strength gems that I have. I don't really get that much strength this early. Let's try to do a fizz craft if we can. I don't see any alchemies or essences though. I gotta take a rare rustic sash and a whetstone to a weapon. A weapon of choice. Well, that's a really good sword. Wow. Okay. So I've got the whetstone. I've got 2 whetstones actually. I've got 2 rustics. I could actually just. I mean, yes, I could. Go ahead and drop that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. I'm not gonna need that. I'm gonna move that there. Move that there. Don't not gonna need that either. No reason for me to go double sapphire money point onwards. Good. Oh, this one's already transmuted. Okay, we're gonna do double craft then. We're gonna take a second to do so. I'm gonna grab everything here. And we're gonna do double craft. Oh, I should have picked up the rustic. No. Okay, we're gonna take both these off afterwards.
Greetings.
I'm gonna sell everything. Take both of these off. And then we're gonna double craft. You'll see my damage just skyrocket here. Let's go ahead and transmute this. And you can see that our damage is, well, 0 now, but
Yes.
it was a number, and now the number is gonna be a lot higher, significantly higher. Because we've got 41% increased fizz on both of these. Okay, we got chance to bleed, maim, double strike, leap slam, flesh and stone. There it is. Actually, I'm gonna put leap slam in the gloves, so then I can put faster attacks on at 16. The rich just keep getting richer, pretty much, dude, pretty much. So even though we slow down quite a lot, this craft is gonna help out tremendously. On top of that, we're going Hatchet Master, so our damage is gonna be insane. Let's go ahead and do the thing. Yeah. Silver coins, I mean, kinda nice. Yeah, there's no reason for me to like hoard sapphire rings, because we're not gonna need a bunch of cold res anytime soon, really. Not gonna be like life changing to have it or not.
Twitch chat.
That's all you had to say.
Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Sure. Here we look for the bridge, and then we go fight Caitlyn. And I like to do the trial at 18. I think this might just ding me 18, actually. Good. I go do trial after this. Cool. There it is, dude. There it is. Oh, don't exit the login screen. You'll be put into the 10 millionth place in queue. And then we grab our faster attacks. Where's faster attack? There? Did I accidentally misgrab it? Must have. Yep, I did. Cool. Nice. So yeah, don't do that. And make sure to equip the belt. Because that's something I forgot. I'm gonna grab double attack speed. Now we blast. I just like making sure every skill's on attack without moving. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I could actually augment both of these, but I don't want to save it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot right now. Sure, I could land something amazing like attack speed, but I'd rather just save the augments for later on. Especially since I need them for weapons much in the future. Much later in the future, sorry. What? 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 I should exit. Did I forget Den? You're not supposed to do Den as melee because we're leap slamming everywhere. I take the time to do the hunts or essences. I take the time to do essences, but I don't go out of my way to do the hunt. I just talk to Einhar, because Einhar's a bro. He helps me kill stuff.
My spirit is spent.
Sure, you could do the den for the belt if you wanted to, but isn't this just a left side oak? Yeah, it is. Here we just double strike, and then as soon as he immortal calls, we just frost blades. Ooh, an alchemy's really nice. I guess he's just never gonna cast it though, so that's perfectly fine by me.
Well thought, Oak.
Let him grab our onslaught procs here.
Trees for audience.
And then since I like mana regen, we're gonna go help Alira. But now we're even. Now there's a musician in chat. Put in algebra. And again, Alira is always gonna be on the same side of the waypoint. We're gonna help Alira for mana regen and for resist, because it's gonna make early game so much easier. But you can go double points and go cloth and chain instead. It's perfectly fine. That was a weird chest piece. I thought it was linked, but it's not. Let's go ahead and drop that then, I guess. That'd be uber useful. And we're just gonna pop this. Gonna grab our skill point. And something I want to buy from Act 1 is gonna be precision. I don't have a transmute for it though. I guess I can sell these on ID and get a transmute. Works for me. What?
Goodbye.
Let's get precision.
Take
There we go. We're gonna need precision like much later on, but not anytime soon. I go back to the Act 2 town just so that when I log out, it'll put me in the Act 2 town. Yep. I've got the full Hatchet Master experience, and we've got nice weapons, so pop it off. Now we pretty much just don't slow down at all. Got a slow time here, but A-okay. I don't think it's gonna be that way. Down here. Doing a lot of wall runs recently. Oversoul kills. Some of those. You'll learn Vol Ruins pretty quick. Or even just repeat the zone a number of times. Could be down there. Got a really weird way of getting over there, I guess. Alright. Very strange how it makes me double back the entire way. I guess it's normal. Maybe I'm the weird one. Oh, from item. Mind if I do? But yeah, you can see how leaf slamming we need like 2 mana flasks, and so I don't like using another quicksilver. What? I'm gonna replace one of these. Okay, there we go. When do I expect to replace these weapons? When I find a really good rare axe, or when I craft new ones at like 25 on that base type. Oh no. This again. Chrome.
I believe I could give the great Duressa
As a new player, should you follow a build or make one up as you go? You can make it up as you go, but understand that you will have to restart. I think that you'll learn more by just kind of like playing and going. Kind of like choose a skill that you like. Looks pretty cool. Like, that's what I'm doing with my friends right now, but they get like backseat, not like backseated, but they get, anytime they have a question, they can just, you know, ask me about it. They're just streaming it to the Discord server, so I'm just like, yo, what up, dude? Hold on to precision. I don't think I needed this jade at all. I don't even know why it's highlighted in the filter. Don't know what to do with this alchemy either.
My spirit is spent.
Around throwing a weapon. Yeah, you can check some guides online though. And if you want like a good melee experience, you can just copy paste what I'm doing here, or you know, if you want a miner, I'll be putting out a miner VOD very soon. We've got everything done in Act 2, so we're good to go. I don't think it's gonna be over that way, to be honest with you. Maybe it is. Gotta check it. Oh, I was wrong. Always wrong, never right. Okay, here. We check the 3 different corners. The idea. But jewelers are really nice. Not gonna be there. Check this corner and hope that it's over here and it's not over there, so we're gonna check bottom left corner. And there it is, dude, there it is. And now, since we found the first one, we're always gonna go in the opposite corner. Hatred Essence. I'm gonna just throw that on a rustic and then use that until I do decide to vendor it for the recipe. Hope that this connects. It does not connect. Well, that threw me over super hard. That's okay. Go ahead and kill that. Okay. Good. Now we're just gonna go to the other corner of this zone. That's how Ancient Pyramid works, and it also gets smaller because it's a level 22. Wow. Pretty slow too, to be honest. I can opt to either go Jolem's Blood, Cloth and Chain, or I could just go straight up Harvester. Harvester of Horse is a pretty cool node. Early brinksmanship. I don't have to take Harvester of Foes, but pretty much means that I don't have to run precision later. You can see that already, my accuracy problems are starting to show. Here we don't pop Warband in the first phase, because no damage. How much time would it take to go from 1 to 90 on a melee build? Well, I don't know. I haven't done 90 runs, really. Almost any class. And then now we can drop the War Banner, and hopefully he doesn't drop rocks. Hopefully he goes for the slam, because it's super easy to move out of the slam. But the rocks are just a nuisance, man. There's no other way around it. Inky's Arc Witch, yeah, that guy's also really good. Here we're gonna pick up Rage and Close Combat, because that's the last 2 gems we need. And then we're gaming. There's a green and red on a chess piece. Alright. It gives a lot of attack speed and gives a lot of accuracy, so that's why Harvester of Foes is... It's like not good, but it's like, what else do we take at this point? There's so many good nodes that eventually we will obviously replace it, but for now this is fine. Protector, and I'm fine with dropping War Banner for a bit. Queen has trouble with the slam. Quinn just got unlucky, dude. That's all. Here we can go ahead and see what this is all about. We're gonna go ahead and essence this thing. Damage go up by an okay amount. Order is kind of nice. Some extra reduced flash charges used. Here we're gonna go down. Wait. Yep, we're gonna go down. This path all the way to Marauder. I'll pass. Thank you. I wouldn't mind some extra rare items, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the side boss, so we're gonna go over this way. Yep, there we go. There's orb. I can actually replace the boots and look for boots with any sort of stats on them. That's really nice. Basically, the way that pretty much every speed leveling works is that you have a mandatory socket group, and then you need to figure out how you can fit that in. I had a lot of pressure, well, not really, but I had some pressure because I can't replace the boots, but now I can, so I have no pressure at the moment. If I want to replace my chest piece, I can. If I want to replace my boots, I can. If I want to replace my gloves, I can. Because, you know why? Because I've got a green and red somewhere else. Now, it obviously doesn't have to be the exact same colors everywhere else. This is kind of lucky, but, you know, it's just kind of nice. I take this off. No, I can't. Good. It was worth trying. I'm gonna go Ruby Ring here then, and then after Gravicious I can take it off. Here, I'm running low on flasks. Somebody send help. We're gonna pop strong blocks. I'd like to get some flask charges, please.
I believe in traveling light.
Sure, why not? Augment. And a jeweler's strong box. Don't mind if I do. I'll just straight up equip that over this every day of the week. Gain some extra items. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sir, sir, sir. That's some juice right there.
That somber expression
No, that's not very good. Oh my. Wow. Okay. That is a pretty nuts amulet, and that's why I like doing Jeweler Strongboxes. Oop. We wait till she can take damage, and then... Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. We'll just keep double striking down. Anything good though? Oh, that's actually just a ruby ring, but with extra stats on it. Cool. Here we're gonna go ahead and grab the keys, go ahead and vendor everything else. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else I like, to be honest. I don't like those, I don't like those. Hold on to that, maybe, I guess. Having gone and grab, I don't know if punishment or vulnerability is better. I like punishment. Okay, we're gonna throw Orb Banner back on. We're just gonna hold on to these gems for now. I want Rage to be leveling up though. Not leveling it up is kind of a mistake. Oh my, that ring's really good. It even gives me int too. Again, going back to pressure of like sockets, like I need intelligence. And so I had pressure on this sapphire ring. I can't replace it, otherwise I don't have the intelligence to use Herald of Purity. But now that I've got another item that has intelligence on it, I can replace the sapphire if I want. I don't really want to do that at the moment. But it allows me to. So that's the most important thing, is that I have the ability to do so. How are you doing, Rhinor? Glad to see you. Here, the second bust will always tell you the location of the third, and then on top of that, we also always have one bust before the waypoint and 2 busts after the waypoint. Here's number 3. I'll take the second one after the waypoint. Now I'd love to replace my boots, please. Anything really? Is that an essence? No, it's not. Looked like it. Check our res. Continue forward. Looking very good on everything but lightning res, which is kind of concerning because there's quite a bit of lightning damage from not only Piety but also Dominus himself. Okay, this layout's super easy. You can see that there's the waypoint. The catacombs is on the left hand side. Means that we're gonna have to go right hand side for the other one. Have a good night, Frivolin. See you later, dude. Here we go trial, because after the trial we can just go ahead and grab our skill point. Alchemy. Go ahead and grab our trial. And we're level 24, so when we go back to town we can actually check for a 4-link off the vendor. I want to wait a little bit for this little razor thing to go by. This is elemental damage to attacks, which is kind of nice. Go ahead and grab that, log out. Sir? Sir? Hello? And again, I guess we're just simulating the early league experience of not being able to log out. Okay. Alright. Very cool. Okay. Oh. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the timer there. And I mean, I guess if it doesn't want to... Oh, alright, cool. Well, exiting the whole game works, but I guess I just can't do that. Okay. We're gonna start the timer again. Pretend that we were just in queue for a second there. You know, 500th in queue. The game is clearly working as intended. Important thing is to stay calm. Remember what we're doing. We're grabbing our skill point and we're grabbing our 4-link. We're looking for 4-link, 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 4-link. I see a 4-link, but it's on a deck space, so I don't really like that. I need 2 red, 2 green. That's on a strength int base. Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. I've got an armor scrap, but I don't have a transmute for something else. I think a bug doing both of those things at the same time. I could try it again later. It could be. Possibly, dude. Possibly. Here we can pick up most of Harvester of Foes for some accuracy. It's not, again, it's not the best wheel, but I like the amount of accuracy that it provides early. You can see I'm at 100% now. And it's just more generic damage in a build that has none. Here we get our waypoint, and you need to make the decision. Are you level 24? If so, you go to docks. If not, you go to Lunar or Solaris first. Swap. Careful. Got like no lightning res whatsoever. Go and level up all our gems here. Yeah, could have bugged, I guess. And I will actually need some more scrolls coming up in the future. Because I've got a lot of potential gear upgrades. Docks is a really good farm to zone. There's really good zone to farm. There we go. Secondly, it's a really good farm though. I want that ghost to infect this dude, because look at how many rares he's about to drop me. Yeah, that's right. Check it out. Let's just go ahead and ID these two items. I don't really like either one of them, to be honest. I can sell that for transmute shards though. I'm okay with that. We hit 25, which means that when we log out, we can check the vendor again. And I want a bit of XP here, so it's A-okay to be killing a lot. Artisans is just gonna mean that we get a bunch of whetstones and armor scraps, or just 3 of them, which means that I can sell those for scrolls of wisdoms. Do it right now. I want a tiny bit of XP. I thought I saw a 4-link. Nope. Guess we're gonna log out. Go ahead and sell what we need to sell.
What's going on?
And I don't have enough currency. Oh, I guess I do. Do I have another one for the other X? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, there we go. There's double rare X's, and I can check for 4-link again.
Mate.
All these two. Check 4-link, 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 4-link. Am I blind or am I just bad? 351 damage to 473. Really nice amount of damage. I'm gonna pick up Harvester. Good. Make sure we can still equip our auras, obviously. I wish I didn't drop that leather boat from earlier though. That would have been nice. Go double strike, chance to bleed. So those are the better supports here. Like fine to drop maim, I think. Pop, 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 pop. Alright. Okay. I can't really use that because I'm so invested into X's at the moment though. Now that's a lot of damage. Yep. Exactly.
It seems there's glory in the old
Guy gets
empire
it.
yet.
I can't really use that. And it's not like I'm starving for currency at the moment either, so fine to not use that. Guess I don't really need precision if I'm doing this. And grab the artisans again for scrolls of wisdoms because I don't like being poor. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Chain Octavius, if you could not get in my way, that'd be amazing. Amazing. Alright. Got double 25 weapons. We're looking very good at the moment. Very strong. Also pretty tanky as well. Kill this Rogue Exile. See if we can get anything good. Boots! Potential boots. Okay, well my inventory management at the moment is beyond scuffed. The minor POV isn't on YouTube, but I'll make a VOD soon. Okay, well that's not very good. What do we have to do? Up, up, up. And then there we go. It's just gonna be way better than what I was previously using, so fine. And that's why you always check for this little like skip over here. Boop, boop, boop. And what do I need? Oh, nothing, I guess. I don't see myself replacing this amulet though. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like dual res and Edwa. Pretty good. Here this craft is very important. It's increased physical damage. Oh, so you can't pick it up, so. Oh. I guess we can replace the amulet. Okay, alright. Let's check our fire res. It's a little bit less than desirable, but it's fine. Here we're gonna need a lot of flasks for Gravicious. This fight's just terrifying for whatever reason. Flop, 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 flop. I get ready to vendor these two. We're gonna need a lot of flasks actually. And I want a red socket somewhere, but I don't have any, so. Ow. Sir. That is a 4-link sword. I cannot use that. And here, as long as you don't get hit by any of the red circles or the flying balls, you will be A-okay. Gonna check these boots. Oh. I'm good.
Dying in battle.
See if anything else is good.
The only honorable thing you've ever done, Gravisius.
I'm not gonna use that. Got minor and melee guides coming very soon. The idea is I release the VOD and then I afterwards have like a mini guide, just gonna be super short, little explanation of different things. Gonna hopefully have like a little stuff put together. Did you guys like the spreadsheet that I did for Rain of Arrows twink leveling or no? I might make another like drop down menu like what I had for that. You're gonna grab this and leap slam away immediately. If you do it correctly, if it freezes you, you'll be like halfway through the year. Okay. Very nice amount of currency, and I got a leather belt again, so we're gaming. Agravicious is Molten Shell, so you want to be careful of him.
Piety's home away from home.
Like super scary boss early. Sure, please calm down. Oh, good layout. Nice. See if we get a good shrine. Not really another 4-link, but it's on undesirable weapon base, to say the least. Good. One of the reasons that I have so many just different ace types on my filter, even though I'm only using axes, is just because of the fact that you never know what you're gonna get. You might get like an amazing sword in one run, and so, you know, from like level 12 onwards, you're just gonna use this sword for the end of time. That's just worth looking out for. I don't really like that chain belt, to be honest with you. Chrome. I guess.
I believe in traveling light.
I do like chromes, but I can't use them here.
So you've chosen to end our affairs.
I don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that as well. It's just gonna leap slam away, or lightning warp away, sorry. Sir, please back away from the cold damage. Up. I think she's stuck now. Alright, well, we're fine.
Damn you.
Ow. Sure. Here, I'm gonna grab the skill point, then buy War Chief. And I'm still looking out for another red socket. Oop. Grab my War Chief.
Need some help.
Grab War Chief, then we're gonna go Bladestorm.
Goodbye.
Bye.
There is nothing else.
I could actually path towards Soul of Steel, but I think I'm gonna go Brinksmanship. This is so much nicer for Bladestorm. Did I pick up Shockwave instead of Rage support? Wait a second. I did. Whoops. Oops. I was like, why am I leveling up Shockwave? Oh. Grabbed the wrong gem. Well, at least that's only one of the mistakes that I made. It's a pretty major mistake, because now I have to go back to the Act 2 town, but hugest thing in the world. Not gonna be like run ending. And then we can grab this, exit. Yeah, no, we're not supposed to use Shockwave. That is a blunder on my part.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Gonna grab the Plaza. Back to Act 2, grab a Rage instead. Could actually just ascend right there, actually. Rage support, there we go. I need a red, green for this. Oh, I don't have it. Alright, whatever. I could continue doing this setup and ignore the Bladestorm. Did I accidentally buy an extra Bladestorm as well? It does appear that I didn't get War Chief, and instead I bought another Bladestorm. Well, there's 2 mistakes about the span of 1 minute. Nice. At this rate, we'll just have, you know, 200 more mistakes by the end of the run. Single target do I recommend for a Storm Brand speedrun? Just on Bless Mine. Here. Oh jeez, dude. Well, now this became a lot scuffed. Very scuffed, very fast. Well, let's just hope that we can dual strike him down. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Pop, pop. Ooh, lightning wrist. That's pretty nice, actually. A 2-link double strike. Cool. I can't really use Bladestorm until I get the colors for it, so. Whoa, watch out for that sweep. Now we want to take out the conduits. And then once the last conduit's down, you can just go ahead and pop them. Cool, there we go. And bless mine till maps. Here we check Merc Lab. So you can open up that first room, so it's going to be the exact same. But after that, you don't know if it's top right or top left in this room, so. That's a dark shrine actually, you can tell because it like opens up from the layout. Extra unique, please, or just something good. Just a treasure key, we take those. Merc Lab, like, if I could spend another like 15 seconds to open up an extra key, I would just do it, you know. The fact that I get like an extra pack at the end there is just icing on the cake. Yep. Do I have any other 3-links? I do have this, but oh, I didn't have any auras for the last fight, did I? Another oops. Here we just avoid the sweeps and we should be okay. And I want the lieutenants to stay alive. Get hit by a sweep. For all the melee attacks, like I just did. Calm down. Yeah, that's gonna be an extra key, so now we've got triple key on lab. Pretty nice. If we can find the other dark shrine into the zone. Oh, another fusing. A fusing. I'm gonna use that fusing to get a chance orb so I can get my war chief. How's my fire res looking? If you have capped fire res, you can actually walk over this, but because I don't, I'm gonna wait a little bit. So it's like almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Since it's on right now, we can go ahead and just kill a little bit. I don't have any life flasks available. Yep. Go ahead. I'm gonna proceed through carefully. The dark shrine. I see it. See what else we can get. Unique shrine. Anything? Well, that's not very good. Cool. Armor, I guess. Okay, we got top right again, it would appear. Another giant life flask. Oh. Can't seem to leaf slam correctly today. Get another dark shrine. You don't have to go this far out of your way, but it's just like at this point it's almost guaranteed to either get extra enchant or an extra unique. Now we're kind of like playing 50-50 on the unique, but and there's also a much smaller chance that we get an amazing unique, but it's on league start that could be either money or it could be we get a lot stronger, so I'm okay with spending another like minute on lab if it means that I've got an extra key and an extra unique, so. What do the conduits do? They increase the amount of damage that he does during the fight. Here you gotta be careful of both the Sunder Boy and the Slam Beep as well. This will pretty much instantly kill you. Sure, I can't see my screen. Oh well, there's the Chancellor. Now I don't have to use the fusing for it. Okay, damage is pretty PP, but it's fine. There's my unique. Oh, interesting. Yes. I suppose. I don't like that. I don't even know why I bothered picking it up, to be honest. Let's see, we got a lot of loot on the ground. Boots. I would like a helmet. That's fine. Oh, full link. Cool. Anything else on the ground? I like those boots as well. Better than these. Okay. Enchant the gloves, I guess. Anything else on the ground I see that I like? Not really. Yep. And Glad will be nerfed. Probably not Glad, but probably some other stuff will be nerfed. Bad. Full link. Straight up upgrade. That's actually pretty good. Bad, bad. That's like being unhit, but what else is really usable? I kind of like this ring actually. A neat ring. We can just go ahead and keep progressing then. 3 green, 1 red's pretty unusable. Let's see if we can get a 2 red, 2 green though. It's gonna be super aren't. I just landed 2B, 2G. It's not even fair. Yep. Well, that's fun. You can fly today. Thanks, Christopher.
Climb the tower. Kill the Mad King. Just like the stories my mother told me.
Fine. Hold on to that somewhere. Yeah, I wouldn't mind using this 2-stone over the sapphire. Because it gives so much more. Oh yeah, we just straight up replaced that. See what our res is looking like? Oh. Well, now I feel dumb for not using the sapphire. Well, I just gotta be careful with cold damage. The Duresso is gonna be scary if I don't craft anything. Pretty much what I'm saying here. And I'm looking for 2 red, 2 green, or 3 red, 1 green. Be the most ideal thing I could find. We dropped so many items coming up, but I don't even care about that. And I've already got a craft on decorative. Actually, I'll hold on to the decorative just in case I find like a essence of event. Only reason I'll use that. Plus it's gonna connect to the...
It's a little tight around the collar.
Go this way, I guess. Okay. Continuing along. We're level 30. Holy moly, we're over XP. Pretty sure you could easily do sub 1 hour with lab, everything done, but fine. Get a fair number of mistakes, right? A-okay. Intention of making a ranger VOD for the boys? Yeah, before the league start, of course. Okay, I'm always like this? No, sometimes it's like this. But today's a little different. Sometimes I sit up like how I am right now, and I've got good posture. Other times I'm, Kane, can you please not do this right now? And other times I'm doing this.
Twitch chat.
That's all you had to say.
So if I'm looking a little close today, it's just because I'm feeling good. Pretty much. Posture check, boys. Posture check. Christopher, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Where's this guy at? I don't like this boss. He like runs away. The Bailey move? Nah, that's my move, dude. That's the game move right there. Whoa! I don't want to get touched. Watch out. Sir, please stop. In the name of the law. And I forgot to grab my War Chief as well. That's another mistake, but it's not too much of a difference between War Chief and Protector. Not the end of the world, I suppose. Okay. Here we can pick up Soul Steel next. What do I want to do with inventory? I don't want to hold on to that. Hold on to that. I don't think I'm ever going to replace this. I will get 200 strength soon, and... this belt with 200 strength. Got the juice. And now I've got a lot more slots for other stuff. Go ahead and drop Ward Banner. Just gonna start taking damage now. Oh yeah, I offer coaching towards the end of the league, but I wait till like pretty close to the end of the league.
A stroll along a picturesque canal, some time in the mountains. What could be more
I'll be
relaxing?
charging $40 a session, and the session will be like a little bit longer than an hour. And then we can like talk about anything else you want, you know, life, girls, anything like that. Hopefully not girls though, because I don't know what to talk about. Unfortunately. But I mean, hey man, if you know a lot about PoE, then you don't know a lot about girls. You know what I'm saying? Why'd I charge nudes, dude? Kinda weird. Is that a humility? It is a humility. Cool. Man, come on, man. Let's not be weird. This chest piece is better than mine that I'm wearing right now, but I, again, have socket pressure. I've gotta have green and red somewhere. I guess I could use... Tell you what, we're moving Glitterage around. We're moving this. And then we're gonna move this here. Actually, we're gonna do this. Just like that. Okay. That was kind of slow, but you get the idea. I was thinking about how I have socket pressure, and then I realized that I don't really feel that pressure because I have an alternative green and red, so I can change it out. And here is the C-Jax that I was talking about. We're just gonna take that off and just go ahead and... Pretty nice. That's got the juice on it. Wait, this is two boxes next to each other. Which one do I want to replace then? Probably the worst one, I guess. Which one's worse? +9 strength? Yeah, 100%. Lightning resist kind of popping off. Oh, here he is. The big boy. Watch out! I mean, it was kind of slow though. What you mean? And we're doing Z-Deeps because we're on a 2-link at the moment. Let's check and see if... I can't check that decorative. I also forgot the recipe, but whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna sell that, I think. Let's see what my damage does. 820. Oh wait, it actually didn't move at all. Kinda weird. Alright. I guess if I had crafted PDPS it'd be a lot better, but interesting. That's not higher than that.
There's nothing like making a ground
I thought it'd be a lot higher, but I guess not. If I could craft it, it'd be a lot better, I think. Should be just straight through. Yeah, it is cool. Something I should have done a lot sooner is transmute this Quicksilver. If I did that, then I could have had something nice. Even stun and block recovery is pretty good. And then like getting a charge recovery is pretty nice. It just makes us like safer, you know? I guess I sell that then. And I actually kind of want to take some strength nodes here. Oh my. Sir? Oh, this is what happens when you play during off season, I guess. The courts aren't cleaned.
Always happy to help a damsel in
Basketballs are like sweaty Xbox game controllers. You go over to your friend's house from 8th grade. You know the one. It's gonna get Soul Steel, or at least towards it. Like a Rose. Looking pretty good, and as soon as I have 200 strength, we're gonna pop off. Gonna get 200 strength. Dude. You might be scared of unID boxes, but if you play on low enough ping, you can click on the box, and then you can leap slam away, and you'll be away from the box when it explodes. I've done it a couple times, but not super consistently. What's our XP at? 32? Let me see if I can do the thing. Nah, I can't do the thing here. Unfortunate. Boop, boop, boop. Did I ever grab a war chief? No, I didn't. Oh well. Alright, that's fine. Do I need anything else from that act? I guess not. I do like how Frostblades feels here though. You could just go Bladestorm, but I, again, don't have the colors for it, so not gonna do that. Oh nice, I got a good layout. Let's see if this chest piece is any good. It's gonna be weird because we're gonna need move the red green, but it's good, but not better than my current one. So could actually just straight up go Duresso here, but I have no cold res whatsoever, so I'm kinda scared. Sort of, a little bit. Actually, I mean, res is like looking fine, I guess. 36 lightning.
I
It's
once
not looking
heard
too bad.
Ricardo mention their Island of the Dead.
Oh.
Perhaps this is it.
Oh, check this out. Wah. 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 See if I can dead doom this and just leap slam perfectly every time. I don't know if I'll be able to, but oh my. Check out the juice, dude. I skipped a pack. Already messed up the leap slamming. Dude, it's such a joke how fast this goes. Speedy gaming. And back to normal gameplay. I like how the acceleration shrine kind of humbles me. Makes me feel like a normal human being afterwards. And I start going like, how can I go faster? As soon as it wears off, I'm like, how can I go that fast? All the time. I need some space, so I guess I could have dropped that. Yeah, that would have been better. Is that 24 flask? Yeah. Pop. 34? How did that happen? How did my XP suddenly just skyrocket? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Don't ask me. Alright. Let's get life. Is there any way that I could pick up a red socket here for punishment? Hands up. I don't know if this is actually better or not, to be honest. And Vaughn. Once I got some weird bleed stuff going on. Oh, we got a tomahawk. Whoa. I actually need to go back so I can vendor this stuff. And I want to hold on to this axe for POB reasons as well.
May fear guide
I can 3-to-1 these, I guess, and look for another 30 flask. Weird, but... Whoa! Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. Easiest game of my life, what can I say, dude? Unethical? Nah. This is a perfectly normal weapon that you can find in any of your runs. Thank you, Cole. It's fine, dude. We don't even have our colors that we want for Bladestorm, so this is A-okay in my book. Oh, did I use it? Allows me to use weird stuff later on. Marlines, right? Oh no, it's an Ungels. I don't even know what that does. Is that good? Is that bad? Crit chance. Doubles my crit chance. It like doesn't do too much other than that. Why do I want to crit more often on this build? Not like I'm EO or anything. This gives me way too much. And then, to be honest, I'm not gonna use that. Not after this spell. Pop, pop, pop. Ow, 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 ow. Slow down there, sir. I kind of want to transmute this. No! I hate that one. The sapping. Okay, I'm in a predicament because I can't, oh, well, let's do that. Tilted DPS? Well, I can't equip it till 39, so the tomahawk. Yeah, I like being alive, so I'm gonna just go back to town real quick. Get a little bit of life. Let's be careful of the swords. Should be conscious of where they're flying. This is fight taking so long, dude.
Your glory will be remembered in song forever, Duresso. I promise you.
No. Alright, let's continue along. Gimme. Oh, that's a pretty nice chest piece, to be honest. Missing quite a few scrolls of wisdom, so I'm gonna have to vendor a lot of armor scrubs. Oh, was I on sand stance the entire fight? Oops. My bad. That is something that you should not do. Otherwise, you will miss out on 20% attack speed. Alright, here we just go this way. Here it is. Go ahead and vendor that. No way I'm gonna replace this amazing flat fizz amulet, and then again, same idea there. Can't really make use of the Ungels. I like anything special about it other than double crit chance, basically. Not that I can think of. Is it even over this way? I wonder. Good thing I've got a map. Yeah, this fight's pretty scary, dude. Not gonna lie, fight's pretty terrifying. Oh, don't forget your curse. Oh dear. Ads actually will fuck you up, so be careful. And Pity's not even the scariest thing, it's those little things that like explode all over the ground and deal a million damage. Unless you get hit by the laser, in which case you will die immediately pretty much. These little hatchery things. Yeah, we're doing Z-Deeps for a little bit longer, and then we'll be good to go. I would love to be Bladestorm gaming. I probably should check vendor every time I'm back in town. Tell you what, I can do that now, because I'm going to level up by the time I fight my next boss. Stay away from me, you animal. No, why would you go into an animation now? Come on.
My beautiful champion.
I want to go Bladestorm. An interesting chest piece as well. Yeah, we're looking for colors for 4-link. Well, I found it on a 2-handed weapon. 1 Chrome Dream. We did it. We're actually too good at the video game. Instead of Ancestral, we go Rage, and there it is, dude. And there it is. Easiest game of my life. What can I say, dude? Okay, wait a second. Where's Frostblades at, though? Change that for close combat. Don't need Ancestral. Holy moly. And then I'm gonna just Essence that as well, as soon as I can. Okay, let me go ahead and take that off. Do this. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, where's my Bladestorm though? There it is, I found it. Okay, now we're gaming. Now this is pod racing. I'm hoping for another life flask here in this century though. I can go back to Act 3, grab War Chief.
Dissection time.
Up. Oh, oops. Oh dear, I don't have another life flask. Tell you what, I'm gonna go back and grab one as soon as I'm back in town. That's what I should have grabbed. But here we log out. I don't know if I want a vendor nut. I mean, I don't really need to sell that. Go and grab 24 flask. Let's go and grab War Chief. Let's go ahead and sell all 5 of these because I don't need them anymore. Badass. There we go. Let me go this way. now we are doing the deeps. Except for on this boss. I didn't actually equip the blast though. That does help a little bit. I mean, ideally you stand in the vulnerability, but like if you're also found hardcore, then you wouldn't want to do that really. What XP are we at? 35? Perfect. Actually, perfect. And because I've got so many rage stacks, I'm just gonna run back to Malachi, I think. Oh, did I put on the War Chief? No, I don't think I did. Whatever I can do it on Malachi. A lot of things like that, where it's like, if it's a minor node, you can just throw it on when you got the next big animation. If you know that one's coming up. Get the Metamorph if I got the time to do so. Where's this Protector? Where's this Jabroni? There he is. Rare Armor, Map Fragments. What do you even do for me? Let's fight the Metamorph and Malachi at the same time. I can't think of a single thing that could go wrong. See? We even got a sacrifice fragment for it. This is the Adziri run. CCP. You're volatile. Hide all the loot for a sec, so I can actually see my screen. That'd be kind of nice. I want the chest piece, and let's check the 3 different boots. 3 different boots on the ground. Oh, another tomahawk. Let's go and check that as well then. I actually kind of like that. I don't know which one to use, but... And then let's go ahead and take the tomahawk. We've got another animation here anyways, so... Bad. Pretty decent. Ooh, it's got flat fizz. Better than nothing. Whoa, 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 what are you doing here? What are you doing? What the hell do you two think you're doing in here? Oh. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, of course. Beautiful. Thank God I had played that perfectly. And that was completely in my hands. Yep. More League Start simulation and more reasons to play solo stuff on hardcore. Or just hardcore in general. Right, but that's a channel, like a Frank VC emote, sir. Not one of my own emotes. Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually. They still deathless, though. Pop War Banner on the last phase. And here we're looking for new gloves of pretty much any kind. 2 stone ring, we'll take them. What are we taking? I don't know which one I want to use. I think I'll just straight up use these. Let's see where we can move War Chief to. I'm gonna grab Stone Golem. I don't think I want to use those. We'll just drop them. Where can the War Chief go? Where can it go? A Regal. You know what that means, boys. Now we get to augment this magic axe, Pyros, and then we get a Regal it. And then we get a craft on Flat Fizz, because there's no way it's going to land Flat Fizz. And so we just get to craft it on ourselves, and then it's an amazing weapon. Yep. Yep. Got fire and cold res. Mitts. Well, if I collect 4 more of those, I'll have new gloves. Nice. Cool. I could actually jeweler these a tiny bit, and then I should get a red socket. There we go. I should have kept, oh, there's my main. Cool. I can't really put Stone Golem in anywhere, though. Unethical run? What do you mean, dude? This is the most ethical of runs. We're melee, dude. We're basically playing from a wheelchair. If I can get little turbo boosters on my wheelchair, I'll take it every single time. So one thing that's cool about this layout is you can actually see the dome already from the waypoint. Like, look at the minimap on my screen at the moment. You can see the dome over there. And then it's just a goal of, like, running around to get there. Because there's always going to be a wall there. So you're always going to have to go around.
My spirits are spent.
Yeah, I can't wait to equip these tomahawks, though. Am I ever going to use that? I'm not going to use the boots. Here we check and see what res we need. We need fire and lightning res. So we're going to check those two. Oh my goodness, it's insane. And then I kind of like the other ring, but not enough to use it. Here we're going to stash all that stuff. I'm not going to use that for now. Gonna move that, and we're good. You know what rocks the Earth's crust? Good one, Chip. Good one. Comedian as always. Here, actually, I could just equip precision and offhand, I guess, and stone drilling. Whoa! And I need 4 transmutes is the goal here, and so I'm gonna leave rare items unidentified. It's gonna be the goal. That's what we're gonna pick up. We're gonna pick up rare items and leave them basically just unID'd, and we're just gonna sell them like that. Chromatics, I don't mind if I do. Jeweler, don't mind if I do. Up, up, up. Oh, isn't this a big life node? Oh, bloodless. Hands up. Now we're 1k life gaming. That feels pretty good. Got some pretty nice gear pieces as well. Here you can actually leap slam up and down the little things. Here we go to the end, and we leap slam through the broken fence. There we go. But most people already know that. Oh, curse him. Ready to blast. And we can go this way. I do want a mana leech node soon though. An augment at me. You're new to PoE and you're Spanish? Okay. Bienvenidos. I don't know if I said that correctly. Bienvenidos. Nah, but I don't know enough about Spanish to explain the run. But basically, we're speedrunning. I'm giving a little commentary throughout, and the stuff will go up on YouTube afterwards. Studied Spanish for 3 years in high school, by the way. I know Spanish enough to like hear other people talking about it, and then I can like respond to them in English, but not enough to like speak with them like fluently, at least to where I feel confident. Reading it, I can't read it very well either. There's something about like keywords and context that it's like, oh, okay, I kind of know what they're talking about. Unless they're talking like they're on Telemundo and they start talking at 400 words per minute, because my brain only moves at 300 words per minute. You know, native English speaker, by the way. Just the low IQ North American. I don't know. You took 4 years of French and you can't speak it? You know, something I found on my last year of Spanish is I didn't really understand it, and I was kind of like the dumbest kid in the class when it came to speaking Spanish. But I found a book that was entirely in Spanish, and then I sat down and I read through the thing and took notes on any word that I didn't know. And then like after that, it was like the language just kind of like opened up, and I was like, oh, I don't understand all the rules still, but I at least have a better grasp on what I'm doing. Alright, anyways, back to the run. Here we're gonna farm Chamber Innocence till about 39 to 40 or so. That's just to make the next few acts super easy. I mean, like giga easy. I guess you can just continue on and just kill a lot in Act 6 and 7 and 8. But I want to be like guaranteed 54 by the time I'm in Act 9. Like setting up my XP now in Act 5 will set up my XP all the way in Act 9. Oh, I need transmutes actually. I need as many transmutes as I can possibly get. And I'm quite far away from the next one. Oh, okay. Or, you know, we can just drop it. It's fun. No, it wasn't a Spanish anime. It was a Spanish book. It was a religious book, actually. But since we were talking about religion, like in our Spanish class, I was like, oh, here we go, dude. Here we go. I'm gonna pop off. It's the best quiz that I've ever taken. The teacher even came by with my desk and was like, oh, muy bien, chico. I was like, thanks, hombre. He was not very happy about that. Isn't Champ better than Glad? I like the speed that you get from Glad. And I also like the bleed explosions as well. We're gonna go ahead and grab our skill point. We're gonna grab the silver flask. And hopefully get some more chromes eventually. Evasion rating? I don't know how much IPD costs. I'm gonna go back to hideout, craft on this Ajax. The percent physical damage. I guess it is alterations. Okay, I didn't know that. Cool. And we're gonna try to get something good. There it is. Something good. Ask and you shall receive, boys. There it is. And now we can replace Onslaught and try to chrome the helm. But if the helm goes poorly, then I don't think it's a very usable helm. So I'm gonna wait for more chromes at the moment. Ideally, though, we would replace. We would love to replace our current Onslaught setup in our helm with the melee physical damage, and that would just be insane. But right now, we are keeping a strong eye out for any sort of chrome item. I'll still probably miss one or two here and there, but I'll level up all the juice. Healthy Gamer Twitch channel? I don't know who that is. Who is he? Nah, sometimes if I've got a bunch of skills and I would gain a lot of power by just stopping for a second and leveling them up, then I'll do it. If you're something like a caster, you're not constantly leap slamming around, so you can like smoke mine, detonate it, flame dash, and then you've got a bit of downtime, so you can click on your gems there. As melee, you're kind of just like go go go, you know, like constantly leap slamming, and so because of it, you gotta like constantly throw out the juice. So here I'm gonna replace my weapons, get the last bit of what I need basically. And I've got a huge node coming up. This is one of my favorite times is melee. Oop. You can go ahead and check the wrist droppers too, I guess. Take her life flask, very nice. Let's see our damage. 476 to 873. Okay, yeah, you know, melee's balanced, by the way. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace these two. Level up chance to bleed in the offhand. Go ahead and level that there. Hold on to these two. See what the wrist dropper is all about. It's pretty tame, to be honest. Okay, we can go ahead and sell this as well. Let's see what this is all about. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Go ahead and delete this, I guess. Cool. And now we are gaming, dude. Okay. There's like a streamer that's like all about health and stuff. I got it. I see, I see. Oh, the last thing I need? The helm. I'm gonna go back to town really quick. Okay, so we're looking for 3 red, 2 green. That is the ideal colors. He can't keep getting away with it. Alright, we're gonna lose a bit of time here, but check out the damage. So Onslaught isn't really like a more damage multiplier if we've already got it on the flask. You're gonna see my damage go from 963, 1300. Okay, now as melee, we feel very good. Okay, alright, well now we're blasting off ahead. How do I not know about healthy gaming, but I know what a Dharma is? Oh, it's because I got roped into this like meditation yoga class in my I think it was sophomore year, like the beginning of sophomore year of college, and I thought it was gonna be like, yo, we're gonna show up, we're gonna do some yoga, like this lady, well this college girl was like advertising the class as being like a super easy, super relaxed class. You show up, and the idea that I had in my mind is that you show up, you do some yoga, you know, you just unwind, you learn about, you know, the history of yoga, and all about, like, you know, spirituality, that kind of stuff. Yeah, there was no actual physical yoga, and it was more about the mental implications of why people do yoga, and it was mostly focused on the Indian influence on yoga. And so it pretty much had nothing to do with like getting out on a yoga mat and actually relaxing. In fact, it was a very stressful class. Holy shit, our damage is insane. Took the class to perv? No. My girlfriend at the time was like telling me all about it. And she was like, yeah, the girl that I talked to said it was super easy. And I was like, well, I mean, I gotta take a class, and I mean, I don't have any other electives that I want to take. Sure, I'm down to do some yoga. Why not? Sounds like fun. I'll trust you on this. You know what? Never again. Never again am I trusting a girl in my lifetime. Or actually moving further away from 200 strength. Oh well. Damage is still nutty. Absolutely insane. I'd still want a mana leech though. But I need 30 strength first. It'd be the same as locking yourself in a closet for an hour and self-reflecting. It'd be like if you were to lock yourself in a closet for like 3 hours, but in order to get out, you had to read a textbook to write a short little paragraph when you come to class. And so you've got to read like 30 pages plus before you can come to class. Thoughts. I don't know if I'd go that far. I don't trust anybody, dude. I'm too much on edge. They call me the man on edge. What they say. Never trust 3D girls. Facts. Sir, that's impossible. Actually, sir, if you took the class, you would know how to see in the dark. 4-link gem combination that caused my damage to explode. Okay, so it's a number of things. One, I got better weapons. Melee is a run that is very, very focused on weapons. The weapons alone basically doubled my damage. After that, I got 3 red, 1 green. So it's Bladestorm, Rage, Close Combat, and since I got the Silver Flask from being in Act 5, I no longer require the Onslaught support gem. And so I switched it out for Melee Fizz, which is a red socket, which required me to chrome it. And so if I spoke too fast, you can just rewind the video. I feel like even even I would actually get even I get confused when people are like, here's what I did, and then this is what I did, and then that's what I did, and then after that I did this. I hate it when people do that. But I just did it, so. They call you Edgelord? That was my middle school nickname. Not anymore though. I see an essence or a shrine over there. I like it. Hey, you know what recipe this is over here? This damage rank 2. I probably could have saved the 8 alterations for this one, to be honest, but I decided not to for whatever reason. Oh, some fizz damage, I guess, but it's not like we really need it. We're pretty much set to go. All I need now are resists. So I'm gonna level up. So I've already got 1 point. I'm gonna do a skill quest, and I'm gonna level up again by the time I fight Kitava. And those 3 points are probably just gonna go straight to 30 strength. Where can I get the strength? Up this way, I guess. I'm gonna take those 2 nodes and then get Luster Carnage, I guess. And I'm only doing this because I have the what's it called? My mind is drawing a blank. Because I have this this unique belt that gives me 25 all res if I have 200 strength. The pathing would still look the exact same, it's just, it would go a little bit differently. If you're gonna place a portal, you come back at the end of Reliquary. You do not need to re-unlock a hideout in a new league. Your hideout is there permanently, and any decorations you put in it or customize will stay there. And they'll carry on from league to league. You watch my ZDPS VOD to learn a lot of this stuff? Nice. Yeah, this one's a solo run. This one's for the boys. And I'm not playing like copyrighted music. But I didn't want to play like no copyright sounds. EDM, Alan Walker. Most popular mix of 2019. So I decided to go with classical. That way I can put it on YouTube. Nice belt, thanks. I dropped it myself. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oop. I need some chapstick actually. I would love to have some level 42 flasks. Here I need to see how I can fit in the leap slam. I'm just gonna replace one of these red sockets, I think. Chapstick. That's my lips so dry. What happened? What about the tomahawk? They're both pretty cool, huh? Pretty neat. Continuing along. I don't need to level up Ward Banner anymore. Yep, like I said, we're gonna level up and get that extra skill point. And off this next Well, I'm gonna wait to put these passive points in when I get to Kitava. This is a long animation time. The transmute? I mean, I wouldn't mind some extra transmutes, to be honest. See if I can find better boots. We don't really need MS, we're just looking for a bunch of life and resist, to be honest. Let's check our res. Oh, we're actually looking pretty much ready to go. The upcoming acts. Isn't the axe open suffix? Oh, it is. I don't think I grabbed the attacks for second craft, though. Yeah, let's go Leap Slam here, War Banner here. Punishment here. There we go. I dropped a bit of cold res for that, but I'm okay with that because it's like a ton more life. Oh, we also got strength from that. Oh, well, if we got strength from that, then I guess I should have just been better at reading then. Sure, please calm down.
My spirit is spent.
Okay, still no extra red socket. Yes. Let's see where I can craft res. Chest piece, obviously on the gloves. That's a no-brainer there. Even crafted on helm. Oops, I did not mean to switch that. We can craft res on helm. Wow, really cool. Yep. Oops, I wasn't in blood stance for that one. Here, watch out for the Kitava's heralds, and we wait and see what they do. They like slamming or throwing out animations. We try to avoid it. It is worth transmuting the gloves, but there's such a low item level that I'm just waiting till I get higher eye level anyways. Okay, there we go. Like, I would ideally want to like essence pair of gloves, or like even alchemium. Could do this, because I'm not going to replace these. Is anything else need to go there? No, not really. Like, I might even just gloves, so fine. Can I craft on the amulet? No. Okay, so it's gonna be fire res on the chest, lightning res on the helm, and then we're capped. Cool. Yeah, I would love to have some mana leech. Probably gonna grab all the life leech, and then I'm gonna grab the other Giga Life's Luster Carns. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna use an alchemy for both of those because they're such good rolls. Like, they're such good pieces of gear that I'm not gonna replace them. And you can see we're at 75% auras. Very cool. Very cool, Kane. Very cool. Kitava looks pissed. But yeah, I'd be pissed too. Be honest. Alright, we're not gonna replace the belt. We're not gonna replace the amulet, so I'm not gonna bother doing the belt / amulet quest. I do want to use Pride, and I do want to use Blood and Sand, though. Those are two things that I want. Ooh, agreed. That's going on the gloves. Okay. Don't mind if I do, brother. Check our accuracy. Still looking pretty good, to be honest. I've been leveling up precision this whole time by mistake. Yes, I have. Yep. Alright, this way. Go down. Cool. Look like a fireman duelist. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, you're right. I do look like a fireman. I've got the little hat and everything. Huh. Pretty cool. I'll be the fireman. Sir, please move.
My spirit is spent.
If we drop anything good. Potential weapon. Yep. No weapon speed suffix? Yeah, because I forgot to grab the craft in Act 4. My bad. It also costs quite a bit, so. Video with the optimized route? This video will... I mean, you can just copy this. You mean like how I choose to go through the areas. Like, I don't know, there's not that many options of like, I guess there are. There's usually at least like 2 to 3 options. I guess I could make a video on that. So like, you know, when you do Dweller, when you do Fairgraves, how you should do Act 2, that kind of stuff. Sure, I can do something like that, I guess. Explain my weapons? Yeah, chat explained it. So one of them dropped like that. The other one had flat fizz. So I went and augmented it to add a suffix. And I regaled it to add, to make it rare. And then I crafted on flat fizz. Just my trial. Oh, trials in Africa. I'm gonna have to come back later. Yep. Different attacks by mobs help teach us learn how to dodge attacks. Yo, I'd be interested in that. I'm not a very good hardcore player, to be honest. Really speed gaming? Yeah, this is what melee looks like post lab. And like once you've got some pretty nice, you know, pretty nice amount of gear. And if you're in trade league, it's super easy to get this kind of gear. Even like early on, it's like, you know, you just ask like, you know, your homie who's a little bit further ahead of you, hey man, look out for some good weapons or something like that. As long as you've got 2 pairs of eyes looking out for rare axes, you should be in the clear. Alright. Yeah, let's for Carnage. Start grabbing those mids. And I've got to remember that I've got a thing back there, so I gotta go back for it. Portal, I mean. Sir? Sir? Oh. Ah, come on. Any good? Nope. When I get back to town, I'm actually just gonna buy gloves that have like red sockets on them. I forgot to cast punishment. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if punishment or vulnerability are the better curse here. This is spell damage, you don't need this craft, but since I placed the portal, because I misread the prisoner's layout, and I gotta go back. Oh wait. Oops. Challenger charges. Yeah, challenger charges feel good. Feel good, man. And see where I placed the portal? Because otherwise I'd have to walk back all this way, and then I'd have to double back all the way to go through to the exit. This is why I placed the portal. It's only for like very particular layouts, but in this layout, since I didn't read it correctly, I gotta go this way now. Oop, ow. Up. Grab that recipe, it's pretty important. It's like dual res basically. I can't really replace the helmet. Here we log out. Grab everything else. Or what rank do I think I'd be in comparison to the other gamers? Depends on what league I'm playing in. 3 red, 1 green. Don't think it'll be my current helm. No, it does not. Gonna solve everything else. And I can go do this other quest now. You don't have to do this side quest, but I think that it's good. I think the side quest is something you'd probably do on every character, even if it's not your first character of the league. Like even like my 5th character of the league, I'm doing this quest because I just hate logging over and being like, oh, let me go get that 1 gem from that 1 character. Oh, which character did the quest again? Yeah, no, I hate doing that, so I'm just gonna do it. And it's better to do it now because this currency that we could get from here is gonna help a lot more than when it, you know, when we're in like Act 10 and stuff like that, or even just like way later on in maps. I can't particularly think of anything I need. Maybe Pride, but we already get Pride. I guess Molten Shell's pretty cool. Yeah, we can go like try to get like Vol Molten Shell, like cast when damage taken setup. Good one. One of those would be pretty neat. I'm just gonna hug left side and then come back through the middle.
My spirit is spent.
Did I miss something? No, we're good. Continue clearing. There we go. Now we can talk to Lily. It's gonna grab Lust for Carnage. Gonna do that. Mary Leans drop from the sky. There's the crit chance, crit multi. If you're feeling confident, you can do the side quest here, but I am not, so I'll just come back later. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep an eye out for gloves, because that's what I need at the moment. Something like that. Oh, but red sockets though. But not like that. Hopefully strength gloves. Would be kind of nice. Pre-recorded, yep. Unfortunately. Deep Slam with blood magic is pretty cool. That is correct. But that introduces like more socket pressure, so that's not something that I really want. Because then I'd have to have a red green, which isn't too bad because I could just chrome one of these weapons and maybe I'd get it, but you know, maybe I don't get it for like 4 essences or something like that. Yeah, hatred, that might change things on like I don't know if I want to hatred the new gloves though, because I'm already capped on res. Couldn't hurt, I guess. I don't know if I want to hatred or greed it. The greed's kind of low. Honestly, probably gonna hatred the gloves and then greed like some ring that I find, a 2-stone ring. Sounds good to me. And then here I like doing the skill point. If I'm in a brand new league, I think regardless of what I'm playing in, I'm top 10. If I'm in trade league, I'm probably like rank 5 or 6. Like softcore trade league. If I'm in Soul Southbound softcore, I'm rank 1. If I'm on hardcore Soul Southbound, I'm probably like rank 9 or 10 probably. You guys are gamers. If I'm in a hardcore trade league, I'm both rank 1 and rank 1 million because I'll be the only one playing hardcore trade league. How it goes. Okay, we're gonna try to burst it down here. Please don't phase out. Okay, just now let's go back. Grab our skill point. I don't remember which one I have to talk to here. Estel? No, it's Tarkly.
Stay sharp.
And then we sell.
Stay sharp.
Oh, I need new gloves. My lips aren't moving. Oh no, he knows, dude. Any strength glove gamers? I'll just take these because got a red socket on them. I'll go to armor scrap them up. And then we're gonna hatred. It's not the best. Just got res. Means I have to craft life on them. What's the best way to get watchstones? Grind out like 1 region at a time. You can watch Ventura's VOD. He knows it a lot better than I do. You play hardcore trade if more people played it? I mean, yeah, that's the problem with hardcore trade, right? Is like, there's so few people in hardcore trade that it feels like you're playing Soul Southbound, in a sense. And so because of it, you like kind of want to just play Soul Southbound to say that you're Soul Southbound. But then that creates the problem of like, since you're not contributing to hardcore trade, then other people don't want to contribute to hardcore trade, and it kind of like compounds on itself. Oh, that's 55 life? I heard it's 55 mana. Okay, yeah, no, those things are insane. Okay, just kidding. They use the new in-game filters. You mean like default filters? Sometimes if my filter's broken. I played on no filter at the start of the league because my filter was broken. Okay, yeah, no, these guys are insane. My bad, I can't read. Thank goodness chat can though. What'd I do without you guys? What should I do in return for you guys reading for me where I failed? Oh, I think I know the perfect thing I could do. I could take the credit and just say like, yeah, I was just testing you guys. There we go. Yeah, I can just benefit off chat being smarter than I am, and then just say that it was all my idea all along. Take off my shirt? I'll pass. I was watching Malice, PoE streamer. Well, PoE / League streamer, challenger Korean player. Well, he's playing in Korea Korea, but he's not Korean. Anyways, he's playing in Korea, and somebody told him to eat kimchi, foreigner, and then he called him small dick. And then there was a picture of the guy who said that on stream, and he had his shirt off, and he looked like the weakest dude I've ever seen. This guy looked like he just, like, you know, like that skinny fat kind of thing going on. Here's a Maokai one trick too, so it didn't help him at all. Damn, dude. I love League players. But that's why I don't want to take my shirt off. I don't want to be like that guy, dude. Had kimchi for lunch today. I've got kimchi in my fridge. Been there for probably like 2-3 weeks now. But I've heard that it like somewhat changes the flavor. Like it's still good to eat, and you can technically eat it like months afterwards. But I don't know if I'm like got an acquired taste. You know, that was a couple weeks ago though. I don't know, dude. Not in the kimchi kind of mood. I actually want mana leech here. Make my life substantially easier. It's fermented, so it's fine. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Like, it's perfectly okay to do that. That's what I read, but it's still kind of like, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a cool little trick. You light the beacon, you set it on fire, you go over here, it skips the boat animation, and then you just find the perfect frame where you can leap slam down. That wasn't very clean, but yeah. Oh yeah, this run will be on YouTube, unless something tragic happens. At this point, even if I die, it'll be fine, but easy game. Even after all the lag spikes, even after the league starts simulation. Crazy. Yo, what up, Lumpin'? Oh, dude. Let's go this way. I don't know, I hugged left side so much. I wasn't requesting you. I want to say it one more time. I don't actually know what my command for YouTube is. Exclamation mark YouTube? Exclamation mark video? I don't know. I have no idea. League start plan to get Headhunter. Kill monsters, get money. That's the plan. Now the plan is to rush Awakener 8, be the first person there in the world. Probably not the world, but be one of the first people in Softcore Trade League, and then get it like day 2 or something like I usually do, and then burn out and go back to racing a week later. Just buy one? Yeah, I buy Headhunter with in-game currency, might I add. I don't like this boss's melee. Dude, his Pyro Mines, it just straight up goes through this shield. Insane. But also don't nerf Pyro Mines. And have my starter just be defeated like that. I mean, what starter? Oh, watch out. Watch out. I hate this boss, dude. Here comes the shield. Oh, never mind. I love this boss. Careful. Alright, we're good. Oh, mines get obliterated. What do you mean, dude? I can't wait to play mines for the 7th league in a row. It's gonna be cool. Proud of your 7-year-old daughter? She didn't die to this guy? Nice. She's better than half the PoE community then. But us. To be honest, there's a lot of fights where if you just take them slow, you can eventually just beat them down, you know? As long as you play safe and stuff like that. I do kind of want Pride. Oh my. I accidentally take that device. Check out what we get here. Pantheons. Yay. Moving along. Okay, they should remove Necromancer from the game though. That's a sub 2 hour Act 6. Everything done. There used to be a period of time where doing Act 6 with like a decent amount of stuff done was like seen as being very, very good. Not anymore. Get our granite flask here. I don't think I have a red socket for Molten Shell. But going Molten Shell this early is insane. I'm probably gonna drop War Banner, grab Pride, and I'll probably drop Herald of Purity since I don't need the Flat Fizz at the moment. I'll keep it leveling offhand. Yeah, it sounds like the plan to be. You can still ascend as a Necromancer. There's just no nodes to take. How many maps do I put in my inventory on League Start? So early on, like super early on, you have to run each one of the tier 1s and then you start progressing tier 2s from there. So sometimes it'll be like I'll just run like all 4 of the tier 1s and then start progressing tier 2s, and sometimes I'll run like, you know, 5 to 10 T1s, but when I really start blasting and I'm a few hours in and I'm just hard farming like T8 maps so that I can power spike my character, I'll put in 15 maps in the right hand side of my inventory, roll them all at once, and then just run them without stopping. The goal. Oh yeah, Pride's technically better, but I tend to have some mana issues before I have Mana Leech, and I tend to not do too well without the Mana Leech until later on, so. I won't be taking Dread Banner because I'm not building around Impale at all. If I were to go Impale support, I'd take Dread Banner. But then I would also need to take the what's it called? I would have to take the Impale nodes on the tree. You can do that when you go into like yellow or like high yellows or low reds is when I'd go Impale, to be honest. Shouldn't really need the damage, but you might. Let's trial number 2. And then after this I'm going to grab my granite and see what I can do for my sockets, hopefully. And then I'm going to try to go for 3 or 4 sockets on the glow. Actually, no, I'm not. Wow, I mean... and I'll be fine. I'm gonna chrome one of the weapons rather than the gloves. Just because the gloves are a pure dex base, whereas the weapons have a high inclination towards being strength. I can just straight up move this one, Blood Rage, there. And then I'm gonna grab the Granite Flask. Ooh, increased armor. Yes, please. I don't even know if I'm using the Mana Flask anymore. I can just take it off and see if I am. I'm gonna chrome this to be 2 red. There it is. I can take off Herald of Purity, where that's at. Where's Purity? Oh, there it is. Let's go MAME support from... or not MAME. Let's go, what's it called?
Need some help.
Go Pride. I don't know where it is. Pride.
See you.
And then what was the other gem I wanted? I wanted something else, chat. What was it? Molten Shell. I just remembered. Random loot? Yeah, random loot. Correct. So Molten Shell. And if I had a Vol Orb, I'd Vol it, but I don't, so. Oh, I guess I have precision right there. I'll see what my mana looks like after this, though. It should be fairly low. Just that I have like 93 accuracy. Also, if you don't have like Harvester of Foes, you've got like 80% accuracy at this point, which is just awful. I'm gonna need that alchemy, sir. Oh, get away from me. Okay, the question on everybody's mind is, do I need the Mana Flask? I think the answer is yes, to be honest. It just feels too weird without it. Especially when I'm leap simming around a whole bunch. Okay, which one's better? Definitely that one. Okay. Now we can start zooming. Yeah, this other one though, so the main hand one just dropped like that. This one, it just had flat fizz on it, and I dropped a Regal. Now I wasn't really gonna use it, but when I dropped the Regal, I knew that I could augment it, and then Regal it, and then craft on flat fizz. And if it landed flat fizz, then obviously that's amazing, or if it landed like attack speed, that'd be amazing, but even without those, it's still pretty good. But I think they're gonna nerf Impale. Possibly. If they nerf anything about it, melee, it'll be Impale, so good luck, gamers. Yeah, I can drop a War Chief as well. Go Molten Shell. Like, look at that 2k shield. Doesn't last very long though without increased duration. I guess if I drop a War Banner, I could put it somewhere. Huh. I could put increased duration, I guess. Also, just having a 400 shield is pretty cool. For his war banner, it's probably in the chest. Please don't phase out, thank goodness. Where's my Venom at? Oh, did I already grab it? Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, melee's just way too bad with Unimpale. That is correct. Magic pack. I'm 48 here, actually. Hold up. How am I so good on XP? How did that happen? I guess I did kill too much innocence. That is a 50 life magic ring. Well, I do have a regal for it. Alright. Cool. Gonna do our trial. Alright. You know, just the average look. If I didn't have a regal here, I would just augment, or I would just craft on resist. But because I have a regal, I'm gonna go ahead and augment it, then regal it. No matter what, it'll just be better. I landed the world's smallest amount of accuracy, I guess. Regal, smallest amount of lightning res I've ever seen. Still probably gonna be better than this. Let's see if this breaks my build. Yes, it does. I need intelligence. Okay. Not smart enough, he says. Gonna grab Jug. Grab Hard Knocks. Okay, now I can replace this. I do actually like having some Chaos res, but I'm okay with that. Let's see what this 36 flask looks like. I just like this one so much more, to be honest. Another augment. Yeah, the skip being removed is one of my least favorite things about, I think it was Blight League, but whatever, dude. Whatever. Fine. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I used to be able to skip over that little part where, like, Piety's at, you know? And, like, Chamberson's too. But now you can't. It's cool to do in Act 2 as well. Let's go ahead and drop this. Let's go ahead and drop this, I guess. I could sell that, I guess. It's a 42 flask. That's a level 30 flask. Oh, instant recovery, though. Yo, we take those. We actually take those, dude. I'll save it for after this fight, though. Did I just win the accuracy roll, like, 4 times in a row? Like, what happened there? You're gonna throw those things at me? Whoa. Sir, please calm down. I didn't actually see him start throwing the spears at me. Yeah, I didn't think I'd replace these gloves. These gloves are like way too good. I'm still surprised by the fact that I didn't see 50 life on him. Oh, a Stib Knight. Okay. I'm glad it's highlighted. Okay, so this pathing to the last part of Act 7 is actually important, so I want you to pay attention, chat. What you do is you go through Northern Forest, you place a portal where you see a little cave, the Dread Thicket, like right outside it. Alright? You keep progressing, you go to Vol City, then you grab the skill point thing, and then you go on. Well, first you go through the causeway. That's because there's a skill point at the end of this, and we want to grab all 3 skill points at once. And so in order to do that, we have to go like this. Also, because the Dread Thicket's in such a weird position 90% of the time, you're gonna have to do some backtracking if you don't do this as well. Oh, Contempt. This will go on like a higher level X, I guess. Like Siege or something? I don't know. Guess I just got a shield for 400. It was weird not having wrist choppers though, I will say that. Guess if your tomahawk is this good, then it doesn't really matter. Where's War Banner at so I can drop it? Should I just hold on to War Banner for the accuracy? Maybe. I'm just gonna feel a bit weird. Yeah, no, that'll feel too weird, in my opinion. Got too many mana problems throughout the rune. Thanks for the music, you're welcome. Most people would say thanks for the commentary, but I'll take it. How long does a portal last? I believe it's, I don't know, something like 10 minutes. I've never had any problems with it expiring though. Probably somebody else knows, but like if you're slow and you go through the layout slow, like long as the zone doesn't literally reset, then you'll be okay. Okay, we're gonna do the thing. Okay. You open the strongbox and leap slam away, maybe you'll be okay. It's not something I'd really want to jamble on hardcore, but... Alright, the mobs that you spread out, so I don't really want to fight them. Is it gonna be this layout over here? No, it's not. Okay. Whoops. Okay, then we're just gonna check for this layout then. Yeah, it should be within that. Within these walls, it's gonna be over here. I can't really read it properly and find when it's like you're able to go through the middle, but whatever. Here I want a vendor and sell these items. Oop. Sell all 3 of these. Okay, now we go through a portal. 15 minutes? Makes sense. I didn't know if it's like when the zone resetted or not, but like if you leave a zone for 15 minutes, then the zone itself will like cease to exist. But like if I spend 15 minutes between now and when I enter Northern Forest, if I wanted to enter that zone again for whatever reason, then it would disappear. Hate the fireflies? I mean, it's kind of alright. You just go around in a circle. Kind of relaxing. Sometimes they're in like weird positions where you kind of just gotta like full clear the zone. I mean, I don't really like it that much either. I mean, like I just said, I don't like full clearing zones, but it's A-okay. And this is the scariest part of the entire area. This boss right here. Crypto, and then we're gonna hope that Molten Shell comes up in a timely manner. Just kidding, I was perfectly fine and I wasn't even scared. Okay. So don't get any wrong ideas. I was just playing that up for chat. Okay. Alright, that should be our last firefly. Yep. I'm gonna portal back. I'm gonna burn the fireflies. Firefly stacking would be nice. It'd mean that I wouldn't have to do this. Before I progress on to our Kali, here's what we do. We grab all 3 skill points. Bam, bam. Grab the boots. Did I grab the boots? No, I didn't. Sure. Those are kind of okay. No life though. Grab a last skill point, and then we go back to Act 6 and we do Aberrath really quick. That's not the right place. Yep, we do Cruel Lab. Right before our Kali.
My spirit is spent.
I don't like this boss, so I'll come back to it later. The way that I like to do it. But plus I can get this node. Bam. +1 fire res. Now I've got 77. Sir, can you please phase out? Thank you. Okay, then we place the portal, we get ready to leave, and then we leave, and then we get our other stuff. This isn't a VOD. Oh no. It totally is a VOD. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead and go back to Act 7. And then I can go do lab. We're gonna look up today's lab layout for Cruel. We're gonna grab this knife node. We're looking good. Looking real good. I'm gonna path towards RT now. Resolute techniques, that way we don't miss any of our attacks. Bam, bam, bam. It should just be super quick right over here. I don't know why I used granite if I'm not fighting anything. Mistakes on mistakes, dude. I don't know if I want to make use of that or not. What if I Blood Rouge? Yeah, we got idols here. I kind of like idols, and I kind of want them to rise up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna let them rise just so I can get an extra key. Cause I don't feel too scared with them. Okay, there they are. So throughout our next few fights, we're gonna have to deal with the fact that we're gonna have some Orby boys show up in the middle of the fight. But if I'm okay with that, then I get an extra key, and I'm okay with getting an extra key. As long as they don't mess up pretty badly. Okay, there's a Dark Shrine here. If I find it, I'll go do it, but otherwise not. We got one of our first puzzles. Also, there's a little thing you can do here. Check this out. Do the switch and click the switch. And then you don't have to go through the other side. There you go. I didn't have to hit either one of those levers, but I'm pretty sure I missed the Dark Shrine. If not, it'll be over here. Nope, that's not a Dark Shrine. That's a Gauntlet. Then I go top left layout. That's where I go. Right now, top right. And there's no Dark Shrine here, unfortunately. There is a puzzle though. Oh no, not for Labyrinth Trove. It was like super quick, I'd do it, but otherwise not. Sure. Why not? We're actually Act 10 ready for Res. It's pretty nice. I mean, there's Dark Shrines in every lab. In Normal and Cruel and Merc and Uber. But yes. Oh. If I get slammed, I die like immediately, basically. How this fight goes. Okay, and then I don't want to like completely burst him down. I do want rage stacks, but I don't want there to be conduits in my fight. Let me be a little selective in how I do damage to him. Okay, we're gonna click this conduit, then click the last conduit. Oh no. I couldn't click the last conduit in time, but 1 out of 3 is better than 3 out of 3. Conduit just makes the fight scarier, so that's why I bothered to fight around with the mechanic. Look for the Dark Shrine. I have a feeling it'll be right here. Yep. Cool. What do we get? An additional unique item. Here we go. There we go. Hands up. Hands up. Let's see what we can get. I'm not gonna just YOLO with strong bucks in the last part of lab. Not who I am. Oop. Don't know what people have against lab. People just don't like having to start over. You play softcore because like you're not super punished for mistakes. But lab, you die and it's all over. You gotta run through it again. And most people are pretty slow through lab, right? So it's like you die in lab and you gotta restart this whole like 10-minute journey all over again. Let's see if we can get anything good, I guess. Well, that's pretty nice. Okay. We're gonna go the bleed here. Oh my, look at all the currency. I am A-okay with that. I don't really like the ring that he dropped, but whatever. What are you gonna do, right? I am a fan. Look at that fizz damage. Better than this one. That's not what I said, Dampin. That's what I implied. Holy moly. That one's also pretty good. Because of the base, I don't like it that much. Alright. We're just gonna continue along then. Sell everything we don't need. You could put it in a sell tab if you wanted to, but I don't really see a reason to do that. Okay, now we're bleed gamers. Temporary bleed gamers, I should say. I guess I should say like scuff gamers. Because we're not bleed explosion yet. We're not at the juice. What makes gladiators so good? We're getting there though, we're getting there. You know, I remember in middle school, there were these two really annoying kids who would always say, "True," and then my friend and I thought it was kind of funny to like sort of make fun of them. Now these were like super popular kids, and so it's not like we were bullying them, but we would go "True," or anytime we'd be in class and they would they would make a joke because they were like the class clowns, and they'd say "true." We join and go "true." Just like take the piss out of them, kind of. And it wouldn't be until about 6 years later that "true" is actually a thing that people say nowadays. You were wild. I mean, we all thought that it was just like kind of funny, so. Especially since they sounded so dumb saying it at the time. Like, have you ever met a friend and they like say something kind of weird, like it could be a saying that like people say, but it's not something that people say, and you're like, hey man, what are you doing there? What's going on? And they're like, oh, I'm trying to start a thing. Like a thing? You're trying to start a thing? Like, yeah, like I'm trying to start a saying. It's sort of like saying Pepega IRL, but like, I don't know, dude. Like, for example, one of our friends, whenever something's like good or desirable, she'll say like, oh, that's totally fingies. And she's like, and we're like, what does that mean? She's like, it just means that they're fingies. What the fuck? What are you saying? Excuse me? This is getting cringe? Well, I mean, it's not me saying it, dude. I swear. I swear.
My spirit is spent.
I mean, you're in Twitch chat. Don't you know that anything you do, say, or think about is cringe? Sure. Shit. As long as we avoid where she's looking up. Thingies? No, not thingies. Thingies, like fingers. So that's what we thought it was at first. Was like, talking about fingers? Like, nope. Those Chester fries are fingies. You like hearing about my middle school experience? Thank you. Thank you. Some people like to focus on the run, but there's not too much to talk about, you know? Only so much I can commentate on. Could just make weird noises at you guys for 2 more hours if you wanted that. Although, who said this would be a 4-hour run? Oh. Sort of like that. Yeah, I love the noises they make, dude. I watch them so much that I actually started making them on my own. I'm like, every now and again. Sir. No, it's okay. Dampen doesn't have a sense of humor. If he's not attacking somebody else, then he's defending himself, so... I guess it worked better the other way around. He's not defending himself from being called out. He's attacking somebody else. It's just how Dampen works. See, there it is! There it is! Thanks, Dampen. Point proven yet again. Particular, always right, never wrong. Nice. Badass. I think there would be 2-player speedruns. Oh yeah, there's a category for it on PoE speedrun, like the website. But there's no submissions. Havoc and I are kind of in the hyperbolic time chamber. And so when we come out, we'll probably do some duo runs. But it's not something I've ever discussed with him, so... I would be down to clown, though. Resolute technique soon. And then I can take out hard surfos soon. I'm good. There's been duo run races, but that was a long time ago. I think he means like recently. Doja actually isn't that terrifying. You just gotta be careful of getting cursed and getting too many things stacked on top of you at once. Also, we've got like a 500 molten shell, so we're perfectly fine. But alright, we're gonna go right side because it's a league start and we're going for skill points, stuff like that. Do I want to sell that? Yeah, probably. Do I need alterations? Not really. Look at how much res this thing gave me. Goodness. Why no punishment? Nah, I just kind of forgot. Too lazy. It's too hard to press control and R at the same time. It is too difficult. The same reason why I don't have increased duration molten shell. Here you look for the bridge, and then you get the little ink, and then you go out to find Clarissa, and then you do that. And you don't go back to town for that skill quest, because you can come back at the, after Solaris, grab your 2 skill points, and you're good to go. What level are we? 50, almost 52, so yeah, we're perfectly on par with where we need to be with XP. XP is perfect. Let us. You're gonna get the 2-man world record. Actually, when my friend and I played quite a bit of Terraria, we looked at the single-player solo runs, like for speedrunning, and we saw that Terraria single player was like an hour and like 50 minutes or something at the time. And then 2-player was like 15 hours or something stupid like that. And we were like, yo, we could do this. So we started practicing, taking notes and everything like that. And we got our run down to like 6 hours. And we're like, all right, dude, can't wait to log on tomorrow and play more Terraria. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'll see you there. And he's like, oh, sorry, I can't play today. And then, you know, the next day after that, I was like, oh, sorry, I can't play today. And we just kept going back and forth. And little did I know that would be the last time that we ever speed ran Terraria. And so now we're, the boys are talking about pulling together a Terraria server. And we're like, oh boy, speedrunners are on the loose. But we gotta find a way to like just have fun. Friends. What are you laughing at, Dampin? Like actually, dude. I don't understand, dude. I was just as unreliable as him, so. And besides, 2-player speedruns are fairly optimized now, I'd say. When I did any world runs, it was kind of annoying because you would just kind of like play the world out. Like you'd start off Terraria, and you'd open up a new world, and you'd scope out the new world. And if you didn't find like some chests and some good stuff in them, and then like you didn't find like a good cave or like really good starting RNG, you just basically restart because it like scuffed up the run. I don't remember exactly what it did or exactly what you needed, but there's like some stuff where it's like, oh, didn't find it. Well, better go next world. Coworkers? Oh yeah, but this person's like an actual friend. Like I was talking with them earlier today, and I talked to them yesterday, and I talked to them the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. It's not like, hey man, hi Reddit, I'm looking for a fellow Terrarian. Now I'm not a speedrunner or anything, but I'd love to duo up for the next league start. So now I'm blending over games. It's a good / bad idea to league start with Icicle Mine's Deadeye. It is an okay idea. I'm not gonna say you're trolling, but I would level as something else for a little while. Because you don't really get access to a lot of the gems that you need. Friends with a famous streamer. Yes, I am, of course, talking about my best friend, XQC. Factorio speedruns the same way, they'll just generate new maps rather than actually play the game. Facts. Shut the fuck up, Damon. This guy's always so toxic, dude. Have any idea what I want to make for the next league? The best way you can approach it is to have like a list of builds you want to play. And then you go, okay, let's wait for the Balance Manifesto. Balance Manifesto comes out. And they're like, hey, we're nerfing these. And you're like, okay, well. Then you start deciding what's a maybe, what's a you know, what has potential, and what should you like keep an eye out for, like add or remove. Excuse me, sir, I would like to play on not 1200 ping, please. 2 days to the league announcement. Yep. I would love to play the game. Oh, there we go. Nice. Hello, ping? No. This is just league start simulation. You know, when there's a million people playing on the server at once. Nice ping. Thank you. Thank you very much. Playing with high ping as melee is actually the worst experience in the world as well. Like if I'm playing like a cast or something, I think it's okay to play on like Texas for faster load screens if it's not that much of a ping difference. But as melee, oh my goodness, I cannot play the game if I have like higher than 40 ping or something like that. Or even just random ping. Did I play Wilson? No. I remember what happened to No Man's Sky, and I was like, there's no ladder on Wilson, which seems kind of bad. And there doesn't seem to be enough monsters, and off those two things alone, I decided not to play it. Number one, I was correct, because it was like No Man's Sky on release. And number two, I was also correct, because every time I watched a streamer, it literally looked like they were just running around trying to find, like, the boss, and there weren't any monsters to kill at all, so... I am glad that I chose the decision that I chose. Fortify is something that I'm looking to get? Yeah. You can replace melee fizz with Fortify, if you're in hardcore. In fact, if I'm in hardcore, I would, like, pretty much, replace melee fizz with Fortify in X6. Wait, why'd I have, did I have Blood Stance on the entire area, or no? I don't remember. I guess I could vendor that. Nah, it's fine.
Be careful.
Boop. Gonna sell this. Yeah, we're good. I kind of want to hold on to this and that, and I could just get a higher level one, but it's fine. Don't need chisels. I will need those though. Why is that still in my inventory? Oh my. Oh, bubbling. Oh my. Holy. That's pretty good. Hold on to that. Drop that in there. A little bit of inventory management. Level this up in offhand. Don't think I'm going to use Chance to Bleed at all. Okay. Get our skill point. Get literally any ring because it doesn't matter.
There is nothing else.
Okay. Nice. Badass. I'm forgetting some nodes actually, because I could get RT here, which gives me a decent amount of damage, I guess. And let's go, I think, for the attack speed. Which one's that? Is it bottom side? Yeah, it's bottom side. Okay. Alright. Definitely not enough monsters and maps. Yep. Destiny speedrun. I mean, to be honest, an Act 10 speedrun last patch was so annoying. I mean, it's still annoying this patch, but I don't even want to attempt it. The last patch, an Act 10 run, you get to like Act 9, and you're just like, well, here I go. Hope I don't get one-shotted. They might nerf VMS, to be honest. It's such an OP defensive layer. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. It's actually like way too good as a defensive layer, I feel like. Oop. Alright, continuing along. I forget, is this run still deathless? I don't know. Yeah, I don't run VMS on casters because I can't get enough armor for it. But like, look at this, like an extra 2k life or 2k shield, like that's pretty good, dude. Pretty good. 4 here. I guess some bit over speed. VMS is Vol Molten Show. This isn't even Vol Molten Show, this is just Molten Show. Period. One thing you should be doing though is if you grab red weapons, level them in off, put them in your offhand, like your weapon swap, you can level up Molten Shells, and then when you're get enough Vol Orbs, you can Vol them and hope for Vol Molten Shell. Yeah, Whale Molten Shell. Let me go ahead and turn on my light. I'm gonna miss that alteration, aren't I? Where's my light switch? Hello? System on. There we go. Okay. Probably should have gone back to town for that one, but it's fine. Chance orbs are good. They're what we need to buy maps from. Zaba with the currency of choice. And so we'll need quite a few chance orbs for maps. But I'm not going to be mapping this speedrun. I will, however, be speed run map ready. That's what I'm looking for. 20% quality. You know, weapons. Yeah, if I can. See what happens to my damage. Actually, I'll wait till I get to town. Nah. 2700 to 3k, and I dropped all my ores. Okay. Yep. Pretty fair. I mean, this isn't an accurate tooltip because rage just makes it constantly climbing damage. Oh, VMS? Nah. There's no way you can get them 20% quality. You want VMS like as soon as possible, so. Oh, I missed it. Just right there. Sir, please look at my tomahawk before you make any judgments. Also, it's 1.5 speed, which I really like, so I didn't really want to switch to wrist chopper because DPS turns out to be slightly worse, but saves me currency. Don't know how to race melee. Oh boy, do I have the VOD for you. Now mine. Like a Havoc 616 for the best melee player the West has ever seen. You guys think that like the Chinese like server is like I was looking at the Chinese like website for PoE, and they've actually got quite a few like races and like limited time events going on. What if they're just like training up and they're just gonna like beat the shit out of us in the next race? Like what if the Chinese are just like giga blasting at the moment? We just have like no idea what's going on. What PoE players do I look up to / respect the most? Tie 23. No one else comes even close. I look up to almost all of them, but it's a lot less like I look up to PoE players like a father figure, and it's a lot more like I look at them as like either a friend in class or in Havoc's case, like a professor that I'm good friends with. Like a professor that's like in charge of the club that I'm a part of, you know? Like that's what it feels like to me. And just have these like open discussions. 236? How am I so fast? I mean, to be honest, the run's kind of slow. I would have liked it 230, but I wanted to play it pretty consistent this run, so. Boss of my gym. Yeah, exactly. Hot for the teacher? That's for you to decide. Oh yeah, just because I don't mention a streamer doesn't mean that I don't look up to them, you know? No, I'll pass. Music's making you anxious? Good. Let's see my damage, by the way. 2100, 1900. Well, I did drop orders, so. Oh well. What's my res at? Oh, res cap, but not A10 res cap. Okay. I forgot punishment again. Oh well. Havoc's pretty handsome. True. EA time. Think I'll change map completion mechanics? No. I do think they'll mess the maps around a bit, but. How geeked out were I at XLCon? On a scale of 1 to 10, I was like geeking out on a scale of like 12. But I was keeping it all internal because I didn't want to be like that guy. Hey, yo, it's Zizarin. Yo, I'm such a big fan. What up, dude? Yo, we should hang out sometime. Instead, what happened is I just kind of like minded my own business and talked with people that like I either came upon or they came upon me. And every now and again, someone would like come up to me and start talking to me.
Believe in traveling light.
I remember PoE Dan. Oh my goodness, 25 attacks per second. PoE Dan came up to me and he was like, "Hey, you're Tai Tai, right?" And I was like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" He was like, "Oh, I'm pretty good." And we just started talking for a while. And I wasn't treating this guy like he was a complete beginner, but I thought this guy was just a fan. And I was like, all right, well, I had to head to the bathroom. See you later, man. It was nice to meet you. What was your name again? And as we were saying that, like someone was like, "Yo, is that PoE Dan 79?" I was like, I literally just talked to one of the best players in the world as if he was just some random that was asking for my autograph. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. That was one of my favorite stories. My other favorite story is there's a VIP dinner and I wanted to show up like a little bit early, but not too early that'd be weird, but I didn't want to show up late. So I was like, all right, I'll show up right on time. You know, scheduled out like how long it'd take to get there, factor in how long it would take me to get ready, you know, pulling out all the works. And then I left right on time, and I'm like just kind of listening to music, and I'm on my way, and I'm walking, and I'm completely spaced out of my mind, like not even thinking about where I'm going, to be honest. And I'm like, this is the right way, right? Uh-oh. And I look down, and at my phone, and I hear a voice go, "Tai Tai!" And I look up, and there is Zizarin, Dugian, Havoc, Steel Mage, and Kriparian, all like just standing there. Like they're going to the dinner. I was like, I didn't even know what to say, dude. I wasn't ready. And so I literally walked up and I was like, "Oh, hi, Ziz." And I looked at Kriparian and I was like, "Hi." And he went, "Hello." And I just didn't say anything. And for about 4 seconds, Ziz was like, "Oh, this is Tai Tai. He's one of the racers." And Griff was like, "Oh, okay." And he started laughing about how modern day racers have nothing on the old Blamp races. And I was like, "Wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be me." Like, to be honest, we only stood there waiting for about like 3 seconds or 4 seconds. But to me, it felt like, "Hi," and then literally nothing happened for like a minute. So what it felt like to me. I'm sure nobody else even like remembers that part. Maybe Crip does, but I don't know, dude. Cool story. Tell it again. All right. So, anyways, I was at my hotel and there's the VIP dinner, right? Nah, but what level do you farm BA to? I farm BA till about 62 is when I feel pretty comfortable. You can leave a little bit earlier if you want, but on a league start, I farm BA till 62, and then if I just so happen to like get some insane gear for whatever reason, I might leave a little bit earlier. You missed the story. Oh no, Contric missed the story. Oh no, he missed the story that I've told 40 other times on stream. I wasn't known as the Tabulast guy yet, dude. That wasn't until after the race. Do I have humility hidden? Nope. I don't have it highlighted though. It would make a sound at me and it'd be purple though. I don't like the one that I dropped earlier in the run, because I dropped one in Act 4 Aqueducts. Since I got a lot of fun going to an event I didn't even qualify for. I did have a lot of fun. I was pretty badass. I think the fact that I didn't the fact that I didn't qualify was like a huge part of like the stress that I had on stage, because before the race I wasn't really feeling that bad. And then when my XP started kicking in, I was like, "Oh shit, dude, I didn't even qualify for the race, dude. Yo, what are people gonna say, dude? Yo." And then Tabula dropped and I was like, "No, I'm gonna be the guy that didn't qualify and I dropped the Tabula. No." And then the gold rim dropped. I was like, "No." And then I died. Well, I died twice technically, but obviously super embarrassing, undesirable result. But technically, if I would just like the run that the practice run that I had that morning would have actually gotten like just behind Havoc's time. And that's with like super long load screens and stuff like that. And everyone sat there and waited for me to finish. It was only a really bad run because of the Kitava, I feel like. If I just died like on Innocence and didn't die on Kitava, it would have been perfectly fine. But you know what? I intentionally died. So I could farm some Keck W's, dude. That's what it's all about. Farming Keck W's and farming emotes. Nah, I'm joking. I honestly didn't want to die there. That's super embarrassing. No room for mistakes. I mean, there were, but the Kitava one was pretty eh. Keck W farmer. Yep. I'm okay with it, to be honest. One thing that I thought of when I was like reflecting back on the event was most of the PoE players that I talk to are older. Not like really old, like boomer old, but they're, you know, they're like 27, 28. They're like in their 30s. Some of them are in like their 40s and 50s. And I was like, damn, dude. Damn. But when I was talking with the other racers, I was like, you know, nobody is as young as me. Which means that it is A-okay for me to make mistakes while I'm young. So that when I become their age, I can just ascend. And just become the god gamer that I was meant to be. Now, obviously, you know, why not just be good now? Age just doesn't really change anything. In fact, my APM should be pretty much at the top of its game at the moment. But there's lots of mental mistakes that I made, not only leading up to the event, but also during the event itself. That chess piece is very good. Am I 20 yet? Yeah, just barely. I'll actually be 21 this year. Because young people didn't have months to go to the event. Yep, exactly. I did see like a father bring his kid though. That was pretty cool. Now I didn't go, hey, what's up, buddy? How we doing today? He kicks me in the shin. He's like, Tabulas! Man! I believed in you! As he like runs away crying. Granite flask. I'm older than Dampin. Damn, dude. Damn. What happened to Dead and Doom? Game change, dude. Dead and Doom didn't pull a Leaf. Leaf, like, straight up hates this game now. But, Dead and Doom just didn't really enjoy racing. Dead and Doom's used to be in the exact same position that I'm in right now. There's pretty much no races. There's nobody to really race besides Chip and a few other people. So it's just like, let me just make up these random categories of league start percent and make a VOD of like what I would do if I was to start a league, you know, like there's really not that much to do. And so it's like, let me just pop off, I guess. What Divine Life Flask? I might need that. Okay, this chess piece is just infinitely better than the one I'm running right now. Okay. That should be a damage upgrade. 2600, 2500, 600. That's like hardly a damage upgrade at all, actually. Okay. Alright. 63. Oh, I can't replace this one. Of course I can't. We're looking for like an instant flask. How am I gonna equip this? Is Leaf still playing? Absolutely not. I believe Leaf's final words were, I left Campbell's Discord because I do not want anything to do with that game. Not those exact words, actually. It was something along those lines, though. He just doesn't really want to play the game at all. He still plays Apex Legends, though.
Look at this Wolverine looking motherfucker, dude. Came in prepared.
How we doing? We are league start practicing and getting a VOD together for the boys. Oh my goodness, those gloves are insane. Those are those gloves and this chest piece and this weapon are insane. Oh yeah, hi my viewers, my name's Tactical. I'm doing speedrunning for the boys. If you want to learn melee leveling, you can tune in. Thanks again. What'd you call me, Dismute? Try calling the homies, signaling the homies. Basic weapon recipe, and it works. Yeah, always pick up like rare weapons because you never know what you're gonna find. I'm just gonna straight up replace this one, I guess. I could even try to fuse these, but I think I'll pass for now. Okay, 1900 life, and then let's see what else we can get. All this channel and steal all the strats. Yep. But don't sub though. Just be wasting your money. Better putting your $5 in a blender. Subscribing. On a real note though, I went out to eat and like get a haircut, and I didn't even like panic about like, oh no, what's it gonna do to my finances? And I literally just sat there for a moment while I was like waiting for the guy to call me up to give me my haircut. Yo, I got it good, dude. Yo, I gotta be more appreciative of where I'm at, like right now. I'm not a multi-millionaire. I don't spend my money on dumb stuff. The fact that I was like, let me calculate this and see the impact that it has. There it is, dude. There it is. I actually really want to do Metamorph, but if it's, you know, something for 3.10, then you're not going to have Metamorph in the middle of Act 9. Now, let me just straight up replace the gloves then, I guess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, alright. Well, those are pretty insane. I do want to try to force socket the gloves, though. Kids cut your hair? Interesting. Strap.
Shit.
Twitch chat.
Thank you, sub guys. No, 2 months.
Sub-tie-tie.
What up, dude? How we doing? Let me go and craft flat fizz on this weapon, and then it's gonna be insane. Actually, I get a juicer fizz craft soon. I don't know if that costs 4 chaos or not though. Let's just hope that we drop another one. This should be a damage upgrade to this though. 100 quadrillion%. What do I need? Dexterity. Interesting. Sure, we'll just take that note, I guess. What? Wait. Damage didn't go up by too much, but it's fine. We can go Leap Slam, move Molten Strike, like here, I guess. Drop War Banner. Go with this here, move Punishment to there, and then I can grab Increased Duration. Cool, there we go. Starving? Alright, I'll see you later, Nizmoot. Have a good day. Thank you again for the Restoration. What I'm looking for, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I guess this thing is pretty insane, so it makes sense why I wouldn't be able to easily replace it. And am I res capped? Oh, I need cold res actually. I need really good cold res, and then I'm capped forever for life. 3 chaos, calm down. And then should I craft cold res again? Oh, I can't. I do need. Nope, it's literally just cold res, and then I'll be good. Is there a weapon that I'm using that maybe I could? Nope, not really. I do need to replace that though. Yeah, I'll just wait till I can get the juice or fizzcraft. Best league start to reach map fast. Probably gonna be minor, but we don't know what's gonna happen in minor next patch, so wait and see, gamer. Plus, you should just play whatever build you want to play, right? It doesn't matter if you're 10 minutes faster than maps if you're not enjoying the build that you're playing, so you just be 10 minutes slower and just enjoy playing. Think about it like this, right? If you play build X and you make 200 chaos per hour, but you hate the build, hurts your hands, you don't like the playstyle of it. For some people, it's too slow, you know? It's not engaging enough. So you only play like, I don't know, 4 hours a day. And then you look at build Y, and you love this build. It blasts so hard. And you know what? It only makes 150 chaos per hour. But instead of playing for like 4 hours or whatever, you play for like 10. On the weekends, you know, you've got time. You just straight up, you log into PoE, you look at the time, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And you're like, how did I get here? Alright? Build Y will just make you infinitely more currency than build X. Be more like the person who plays build Y, not the person who plays build X. Don't always look for the best builds all the time. Look for the most fun builds, the builds you want to play, the builds you can imagine yourself having fun on. That's what's more important here. Yeah, we're probably gonna go to like 61, I guess, and then I can go do lab and stuff like that. Build W, build A. What about other builds? Other builds don't exist. There are only the two. Okay. I'll try to throw other things into this. I go ahead and prep my maps actually. I could force roll a pretty good flask actually if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna do that. I could also quality my chest piece since this is insane. I'm gonna be holding on to this for a very long time. Low currency per hour equals no fun though. You can make that argument, but then you're just looking for like one of the top tier builds, and usually those are like tried, true, and tested, and you don't need me to tell you what builds those are. Djax, let me just whetstone this Fizzcraft and hope that I can craft percent Fizz. I can't. Oh my, look at that wed though. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what to do. Look at build D. I'm always looking at build D. Hands up. I actually wouldn't mind going Fortify here, to be honest. Fortify would make me infinitely tankier, a lot safer. It just feels a lot better overall. Yeah, I'd say go Fortify. Even in Trade League, probably go Fortify. Kind of YOLO for a little bit extra DPS at the moment. Portal Scrolls, the Wazoo. Yep. Ignite Discharge Proliv? Interesting build. Interesting build, I'll leave it at that. Let your imagination do the rest. What was my first league? Technically I played the last weekend of Essence and I was like, aha, I now have enough knowledge to beat the game. And therefore in Breach League, I will be the best player. That's what I thought. Didn't know I would still be trying to get to that point many years later. But yeah, I started playing in like Breach League. Was when I first took things like kind of seriously. I league started as a Vol Spark Inquisitor. Ah, the good old days. The Dried Lake Merc Farm. How I miss them. Some decent Atlas strats. Depends on what your goal is. If you're pushing Awakener 8 or like Awakener like having red maps, like completely up to you, man. I would say it's probably best to do completion whenever you can, but mostly focus on just doing one region at a time. Try to blast that one super hard. Why am I running Blood Aqueducts? No, it's not a stupid question. We farm Blood Aqueducts because it's one of the best zones for XP. And on top of that, if we get humilities at all, then that's money in the bank. Now we've only dropped one, period, and that was in Act 4. So we haven't dropped any during our BA farm. It could just be that like I'm not highlighting them enough and they're dropping off screen. That is a possibility. One of the many reasons why I don't let people use my filters, because it's just really bad. But on top of that, like we just do it for mostly for XP. Because the XP here is really, really good. We're getting ourselves map ready as well. So we're picking up rare items. We're trying to like we're not just trying to get res capped. We're trying to get to 105% resistances across the board. So that once we kill A10 Kitava, we don't get, when we get penalized, we're still res capped is the goal. I mean, technically since we have Soul Steal, I want to be 106, 107% res capped, but yeah, that's the goal. We're just farming up. Yeah, no problem. But we're not farming here for a tabula. You should almost never farm BA for a tabula. Unless you get Unless you just like drop 6 humilities and then you can buy the other 3, or you know, you drop like 4 and you can buy 4 more, and then if you stick in for another few levels, you know, you can get your last one. Then sure, you can. That's perfectly a-okay, because by then you'll have so much power with the tabula. Having the 6th link is actually so much early power. It's one of my first purchases in almost every league. A PB link, I will in the guide coming out soon on my YouTube. After the video goes live. Well, it'll probably be a couple days after the video goes live, but I still don't want to use that, to be honest. And again, I'm looking for an instant level 60 flask. So here's the deal with the life flasks that I've been picking up throughout the run. Alterations are not that plentiful. Transmutes, on the other hand, are pretty plentiful. I look for divine life flasks on the ground and I transmute them, and then I build up 5 of them, and if I don't have an instant flask, then I sell all 5 of them. That way I get a 6th one, and if I still don't have an instant, either bubbling or seething life flask at level 60, then I just go ahead and force roll it myself. That's what I do there. And that's why you see me doing what I'm doing here. Feel slow after watching this? You shouldn't feel slow. Feel motivated. It's not like my character is just, you know, infinitely stronger than any other character that starts off from the beach, you know? It's something I realized by playing a lot of League of Legends is that when I watch like a Korean League player, it's not like they start off the game and their character is stronger than I am, right? Like, it's not like they have 5 more attack damage, or, you know, they have built-in CDR, or their mana cost is less than mine. Like, there's none of that going on. They're playing the exact same character that I am playing, and provided that I copy-paste the rune setup, I'm playing literally the exact same setup. So there shouldn't really be that many excuses for not playing, like, as well as they do, you know? Obviously, I can't completely emulate a professional player, but I can get somewhat close. I don't think Wolson is much of a loot filter. I mean, because there's a ton of loot. Sometimes there's a ton of loot, sometimes there's no loot. Like that one Alcazar clip where he just dropped like, you know, 1,000 rare items on the ground. That's a pretty cool clip. I can stop farming here, by the way. In fact, I should. The sooner that I get this weapon crafted with flat fizz, the better. In fact, there's an argument to be made of just like straight up rushing towards that. Ignoring everything else for a little while. We're going to want to do one last huzzah of inventory, and then we're going to get back to blasting. And then we're going to push the juice. Ooh, excuse me. I don't need transmutes that bad. They feel so much stronger. Yeah, I mean, when you watch them, they look infinitely better, but depending on who you watch, that is. But like the same way goes for like my character. Like I don't start off my character and I have like more damage than anybody else. There are certain decisions that I made to get to this point, and you can make similar decisions in your runs. Alright, let me go ahead and stash away the currency that I don't need. Plus on mana gain is actually pretty nice. I don't like how low the roll is, but I want one more hollowed life flask. Ideally. The goal. I should stash away the other stuff. Let's see, stash stuff. What league will I be racing in this time? Probably gonna be Softcore Trade League, just because I find it to be the most fun. I'm playing with the boys. We're pushing ladder. Pushing Awakener levels super early. Gonna be the goal. I might have a duo partner, like a small team. I'm not sure. Not sure if he's still down to clown. Yeah, you can check my profile, or there's a little like app on the screen somewhere that you can click on, and it'll like pop out my character. Like that my filter talks. Yeah, I mean most people don't like the fact that my filter doesn't show like almost anything. Or it doesn't hide almost anything. Like, look at how much it's showing. Like, it's kind of insane, to be honest. And it's pretty scuffed. It's got a lot of errors on it. In fact, my melee filter is one of my worst filters, so I need to edit it. Like, look at how many shields are on the ground that I'm just Never gonna pick those up, man. Like the staffs, like come on. Why are those even on the ground? But yeah, there's lots of mistakes on my filter, but having the text-to-speech is really helpful. I kind of want to make my like endgame mapping filter have all the text-to-speech currency sounds as well. It just makes it a lot nicer to like know what's dropping where. Here's the secret betrayal strat. Basically, by doing this, you unlock betrayal missions that you can access and throw onto your maps. Go, I guess.
Yeah.
Good luck. If I can remove Riker, I will.
Now you see that I am but one piece
Abyssal
in a
Axe.
relentless and
Might be worth picking up, but I don't know. Doesn't highlight 4 links? Yeah, like my filter's like pretty bad. Like the 4 link from earlier wasn't highlighted at all. I just had to like look at it on the ground. It doesn't highlight like, you know, the proper weapons, that kind of stuff. So that's why I don't make it public. Because I rely more on like eyesight, and I probably miss a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm okay with it. Functional, somewhat. You like kill monsters or like a trader? I'd be a trader. Depends on what he's feeling like though. Pushing 100 or just for the monies? I like pushing monies, but I'll probably get bored and play some Salsa Found something, I don't know. Usually I just like push monies and then play some fun builds. Like that's what I did this league. You're pushing ladder and then I played Cast on Crit Ice Nova like after day 1, and other people were like, hey, Cast on Crit looks pretty cool, dude. Looks pretty neat. I was like, it is pretty neat, you should check it out. And then people started playing Cast on Crit. I was like, nice. I wasn't the innovator of Cast on Crit by any means, but like Cute Dog would come into my stream and be like, yo, this build looks good. And he would talk about like ways to improve it. I'm like, ah, yes, thank you for doing the build review for me. Ah, yes, of course, I knew that. I was just waiting to hear your opinion on it. And then he was like, yeah, that build's kinda XD, dude. I would much rather go Cast on Crit Ethereal Knives. And I was like, ah, yes. Well, you see, I was actually waiting to go that build. I was talking with Tuna, and he was like, yo, Cast on Crit Bladefall. Try it out. I tried it, and I was missing a single target, and it killed my FPS. But it was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. That was a fun build. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 beep, boop, boop. A weird bug with XP not increasing over 50% when you hit 80. I don't remember that. Yo, what if two-handed hammers is the move? I did just find a Chober Chamber. That'd be worth a lot of money day 1. Oh yeah. When I hit like level 96, I couldn't go over 50% XP. Luckily it was fixed and I eventually hit 97, but then it happened again at 97. It's crazy, dude. It was wild. Get a 2 mirror Watcher's Eye? I eventually did. It was like increased crit while affected by hatred, and then there was increased it was like fizz conversion while affected by hatred. And it was like a good life roll as well. So it's pretty nice. Here is the juice that we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and stash the Chober's Chamber because I don't know what to do with it, as well as that. As well as a lot of this other currency, to be honest. And then after that, I'm gonna craft this. No, I'm missing a chaos. Oh wait, am I? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong item, aren't I? Wait, no. Oh, percent damage. Sure. Oh, I'm thinking of flat damage. There we go. Yeah, I should have the money for it. Yeah, I've got 4 chaos right there. Easy game. Here's our damage right now. After this craft. Ah, the juice, dude. The actual juice. It's insane. There it is, dude. There it is. Look at that damage. He's insane. He's too good. Your character looks like Einhar. I've been told that I look like a fireman. Which I can understand. Level 99 is kind of rough, dude. When I pushed 100 back in one of the flashback leagues, which we hopefully will get next league, by the way. Hopefully. Now I don't have any insider information. I'm just
A worthy
hoping, please give us something. Anyways, when I pushed 100, I didn't die at 95. I didn't die at 96. I didn't die at 97. I didn't even die at 98. I did, however, die twice at 99 by playing recklessly. And so, that was pretty fun. Let's grab our powder, continue along. And I actually kind of want to get both skill points here, to be honest. Yeah, that was quite a few hours that I was not very happy to play. I was pushing like top 10, dude. I got rank 6. Oh, I forgot to talk to him about the thing. Oops, I forgot that I need a little side quest. I completely forgot how to do this quest for a second there, to be honest.
My spirit is spent.
Alright, let's go find the thing and then do the thing with the thing. I had a feeling it'd be down here, not up there, because if you look up here, we've already got like most of this area like scoped out up here. At least like where it usually spawns if it's up there. So I had a feeling it'd be down here. So I placed the portal there so that I can come back later. It's kind of an optimal, but it's just because I forgot. Alright, where's the last one at? There we go. And let's get back to blasting. Boop, boop, boop. Now we can take the waypoint back. Or anything. Yeah, you can move the map with your arrow keys. At least for me, I can. Like the Pataras, let's get our little axe here. Pretty dog, to be honest.
Take care.
And then we talk to Sin. Nope, just kidding. And then we continue along. It should actually be a sub 330 Act 10. If I want to do lab, I gotta speed the heck up. Okay, no more messing around, boys. No more hecking around. Alright. Plus, with how fast Act 10's gonna go, we should just be able to blast. It'll definitely be C sub 345, but I think I'm gonna have to work for the sub 330. Okay, I'm gonna get. Oh, I actually was missing cleaving for quite a while. I think I just go Scion Life Wheel, and then by the time I complete Act 10, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I could just go Marauder area. Honestly, Marauder area sounds like the move. I don't really like Harvester Foes now at this point. I do want a lot more life. I will say that. Oh, I could get Jolem's Blood. Jolem's Blood's really nice. Now, you're not locked into the center on your minimap. I'll take out Harvester Foes and Axe Master somewhat soon, though. Not somewhat soon, but take out Harvester Foes first, and then we'll take out Hatchet Master. Eventually. Alright, come on. Burst him. Burst him.
Shit,
Twitch chat.
that's all you had to say.
10 months in a row. Dear Swabby, thank you. One of the OGs, dude. Thanks. What do you mean? I'm usually on the center of the map. In fact, almost always. I only move the map, like, sparingly, to be honest. Okay, there's that skill point. Let's go get the other one here in Act 9. What a gamer. What an absolute gamer. Yep. Okay, it should be over here. The boss I'm looking for. Up, 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 up. Did I get Jolem's Blood now? Probably could have gotten it much sooner, I think. In fact, I want to go Fortify. I'm feeling a bit unsafe with these clowns. Excuse me, sir, please phase out. Oh, Steel Mage. Watch Steel Mage's stream. Oh, I see. What are good boss killing builds? This league? Well, this league, probably Necromancer and Miner. Champion Cyclone's pretty good, but we don't know if any of those builds are gonna get nerfed. Well, we know that Necromancer's gonna get nerfed. You cannot look at the amount of builds that are Necromancer at the moment and say that that's okay in any world. But as far as the other two, we don't really know what's gonna happen. If Cyclone Impale Champ is gonna get the bat, or if even Miner's gonna get nerfed, you know, like, we just are unaware. Let's go get Fortify. I'm feeling scared. Fortify. There we go. we're gonna lose a bit of damage. So instead of 44% more damage, we're just gonna have 20% increased damage. But let's go and pick up some red weapons here. Tarkly, what happened to you? You look a little different. Let me see if I can find another 3 red. There we go. Oh, not quite. There we go. Now we can do this. That's 670 life. It is.
Stay sharp out there.
Okay, take fortify nodes later on, but not for now. And then here's what we do. Level up molten shells everywhere pretty much. There we go. It's gonna be a bit annoying clicking on all those buttons, but we're gonna have to do it. Don't nerf Necromancer? Sorry dude, your Necromancer's dead. Nothing we can do. Nothing you can do actually. Go get Yugo real quick as well. I like waiting for these skill points till after I get the juice. Till after I get the Blood Aqueduct farm completed. All lightning mines. We just don't know what's gonna happen to those either. 24 into life and fortify. I'm feeling alright about that, to be honest. Feeling A-okay, I guess. Yeah, this is usually the point where I want to like switch to a different filter. I should have a different filter actually. Usually I've got like a custom made filter, or I'll just download like never syncs, very strict. Use one of those, they're pretty good. Bathhouse. Yep, probably. Go this way. While you're practicing melee leveling? Yep. Exactly. Exactly, Jay. Just use default attack. That'll never get nerfed. Actually, I was talking with, well, there's a, I don't know what you'd call them, a quartet of streamers that like doing these like community, like not like community races, they're sort of community races. They're like streamer races of like these 4 different streamers, and Seafaring cast them. With Amy Cat, Arcanon, Aphelion, and May, I think? I don't remember how to say her name. But she won the last race. She was pretty badass. Anyways, they did an Azara race, and it was like they each get a ban like 2 skills, like round robin style, and I thought that was really cool. And it was really cool seeing everybody try their hardest. I thought the whole race was really fun to watch. But they're doing another race, and in this race, the chat decides what skill they use. And so you should check out Seafarion's stream when that goes live. Or just like, you know, look around and find when that event is, because I can't remember for the life of me. But yeah, you should definitely check that out, because, you know, I'm talking about the streamers, and I'm like, yo, are you gonna practice? And they're like, well, chat is deciding the skill. And it's like, as soon as chat sees me practice a skill, like, do you really think they're gonna let me play that? Yeah, I don't think so.
Don't do anything.
Hit our last skill point.
You found them.
And then I'm gonna just hold on to those, because I'm not gonna take anything for the time being. How are res looking? Oh yeah, I just need the world's smallest amount of cold res, and then we're good. I should have every passive in the game as soon as I complete A10 Kitava. Now we got a blast. Wasn't there someone who used default attack in the ZDPS League? Yes, you are correct. They did do that. How goes the run? Pretty good. How we doing today, Badger? Des played. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty badass. Ban format's really cool. Yeah, I agree. I like how you get a pick ban. Right now, I do like Act 2 runs, like every now and again with like Chip, Quantric, and or Dampen. It's like the Pee-wee Fight Club. No, I'm not supposed to talk about it. I might get kicked out for saying this, but I think it's a ton of fun just like racing against the boys and just like, you know, improving against each other. And then being like, yo, you took different passive notes than I did. Why'd you do that? Don't you know? No, I'm kidding. It's nice having these like little discussions or being like, he did this, let me try it. And it's like, yo, I actually really like that thing, but I don't like the other thing. So let me like you know, implement that into my gameplay. I wasn't gonna say imply, or well, that's what I was going to say, but I knew that wasn't quite the right word that I was looking for. But yeah, there's lots of things like that where it's a lot of fun to do, but we don't have anything where it's like, yo, I pick Sunder and I am banning Flame Dash. Oh yeah, well I'm picking Smoke Mine and I'm banning Leap Slam. You know, like I don't know, it just becomes a mess. If there was a rule that was like you can't ban movement skills, then maybe. But Smoke Mine's like way too OP. Why do I have ears? I mean these things? Because I like using earbuds rather than using headsets. Headsets, I don't know, they leave me with the gamer hair, you know? Like got the mark. I used to like play a couple games of League every morning. And then I'd go to school, and on the bus, I would just have these, like, big ol' marks, like, circular marks on my head. Just to, like, tell everyone that, I played video games before I went to school. This is, like, back when Dominion was a thing. Imply it, dude. No, I'm not implying it. I'm not doing it. Post weekly racing events, we might actually do, like, Act 5 weekend races. Just, like, against anyone who wants to race. We can't host a private league every weekend because that's just way too much money. But we can, like, you know, be like, all right, check friend list, you know, kind of thing. And we all trust each other enough to be like, you know, honest gamers about it. Okay, here, if you didn't know, you can stand behind the pillar and you'll be safe from the screen. Because I don't know if I can overleech it. I've done it before, but it's not something I want to take my chances on. Yeah. At us. This isn't on attack without moving, and I don't know why. It was only noticeable like once in that fight. I hope that wasn't off for very long. It's actually a pretty mistake if it's not on attack without moving. Would I get bullied on the bus? No, but it, you know, as an insecure, you know, young teenager, you're like, man, I just want to play some League of Legends. Then again, at that point, I didn't really care. But it's one of those things where it's like, yo, you can like see it. And you know that thing. Your friends always make fun of you more than anybody else makes fun of you. You'll look at like other people and you'll like make a joke about them in your head and you won't say anything. And 5 seconds later you forget it. It's not even a part of your day. So I'm not worried about the random strangers. It's my friends who'd be like, hey man, hey, playing a good video games before school? You know, they're doing that thing. Like, shut up. Shut up, Billy. You played games too. And they're like, ah, yeah, but I used earbuds. I'm not a weeb, you know? I gotta watch out for these attacks, though. This boss is actually pretty scary. It's super tanky and does a lot of damage. 2400 life, it shouldn't be much of a problem, but it's still scary. Yeah, I'm going for life nodes because we need to stay alive. I could go Marauder start, but I think that Scion life is really, really good. It's a bit far away, though, unfortunately. The tree pathing is not very good. It's not something I'd recommend for endgame. But because it takes all the essential nodes, we can fix pathing much later on. Like, don't get me wrong, tree is absolutely 1 quadrillion% scuffed. It's not something you really want to be running in endgame. But at the same time, like, oh, oops, I placed that too early. I see gloves, I see a chest piece. Oh, I can't pick up either one of them. Yep, there we go. Yep. Alright, sell both of them. Because they won't be good enough. Cool. Having half your face cut off from the camera make you go any faster? Yes, it does. In fact, if you go no cam, you go even faster, but unfortunately, I am sacrificing my time for you guys. Sorry the run's so slow. You know, I could push 330 Act 10. Try to super zoom. Or I could do lab and do it in sub 345. Like, even like a 340 run I'd be pretty proud of. On melee at least. And it's everything done, so we have no backtracking to do whatsoever. Yeah, of course it makes you go faster. Idiot. Why would you even ask that? For sure I'm not failing to level up anything.
Chance.
Go this way. That tapestry on the wall new? It is not new. But the camera angle is, so. Here's how you progress through Ravage Square. So we need to go do Valenta, but I don't want to backtrack at all. And so to circumvent that problem, I'm going to place the portal there, and then run to the waypoint for ossuary, and then I'm going to run back. Well, take my portal back from town. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that a 20% flask? No, it's not. It's 18. Good. At this point, I kind of want to force roll flask, but because I have bubbling, I feel safe enough with a bubbling 42 flask. If you don't have a bubbling or seething 42 flask though, then definitely try to like force the instant level 60 flask, in my opinion. 100%. The bleedy explode? Yep, I am. And I'll show an extra blood aqueducts clear at the end, just to show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty good, dude. Pretty good. It actually just feels so good. Bleed explosions. Minimum defenses for endgame. It's gonna be capped res across the board, and on top of that, you want to have at least 2.4k life. We're gonna be picking up a lot more life for maps here in a sec. If I'm in hardcore, I'd probably farm to like 64, even 66 in lab or in BA, and then I go do like lab right before Kitava. But because of softcore, I feel comfortable doing it at 62, and I won't have any problems. But yeah, those are the bare minimums to do mapping. Even like Valenta here is pretty scary if I don't have higher levels of life. I gotta be careful of the bombardment. Even like just the attack she does can be kind of scary. Plus kind of farms, to be honest. So we just kind of like leap slam around different regions of the area. And just keep Molten Shell up, hopefully. Bell Ascendancy? No, I'm not going Block Ascendancy. I'm going Bleed for clear. You can go Block and go like Hemophilia Glows. It's like really good for hardcore. That's an option you can go, but in softcore, I'd 100% go Bleed Explosions. Kind of hard to like just straight up drop Hemophilia as well, but I think shields might just be the play if you're hardcore, because it's like you lose 30% of your damage, but you pretty much never get hit. And never getting hit is so valuable, because you can play so much more offensively, make so many more mistakes, and play in just a vastly different environment. You know, one where you're not like, well, I can't progress higher than yellows today because I gotta go farm for, you know, 200 maps so I can get big. Well, I mean, I'm treating it like it's hardcore, but you can do whatever you want in your hardcore run, you know. Oh, that's a nice pair of gloves. I gotta stop selling armor scrubs, especially since I'm perfectly fine on these. Let me stash that. I want to hold on to some of these as well. Flash. Like, I'm treating it like it's hardcore. And you can do the same thing in hardcore. But, you know, how you want to play hardcore is completely up to you, man. It's not up to me how you want to play. Like, shields are probably better, but if you're going for the speed, the violence, the momentum, this is how you play. You can just modify the run however you like. Alright, we got our little regret points here. Like, all these regret points, besides the fetid pool, are pretty important because we're gonna have to respec quite a bit of tree. This is fix our scuffed pathing that we take throughout the run. And then on top of that, we need to have 20 regret orbs for respecking Alira much later on. Like, for example, I'm gonna take out the weird axe nodes down here. Harvester of Foes. In fact, I can take those out now. You'll see my life just kind of like skyrocket. Oop, there we go. 2700 life instead of 2400 is a huge defensive flare. Yeah, you could go dual wield block as well. Also an alternative. Not helping a bandit to helping a bandit? Yeah, you can change your bandits. Cost 20 regrets and a rare amulet of different kinds. Wonder how long Merc Lab's gonna take me here. Hopefully not like 10 minutes plus, but we'll see. Like this fight's gonna take me a little while. So is Kitava. Maybe it won't be sub 340. If I skip Merc Lab, it'll be sub 340, 100%. But with Merc, I don't know, dude. There's been so many pauses in the run. 350 is like alright, I guess. As long as it's under 4 hours. Yeah, it's Onyx for Aramir. Pretty sure it's Amber for Oak, Jade for Kraylin, and Lapis for Alira. So if you want to change your bandit choice, it's 20 regrets plus one of those amulets. You could just take two, what's it called? 2 passive points and just go with that. Oh my, I'm dying. Because you can get a like Cloth and Chain for 15% res, but I really like the mana regen that Alira gives. And the multi's not the worst thing in the world, really. It just makes capping res so much easier, and if I need to get more resists elsewhere, I can just take Cloth and Chain on top of Alira. Whereas if I go 2 skill points, and I go Cloth and Chain, then it's like I can't really do anything else because I'm gated behind going that. Like if I want more res, I guess I can go Diamond Skin, but also kind of weird. That's not that bad from left side, I guess. Go to Punishment, the boss. This boss is actually one of the tankiest things in the world. For whatever reason. Oh. Careful. Alright. Sir, please calm down. ZDPS build. Yep, you're right. You're right, chat. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what's going on here. I did every skill point. That's why the time's kind of like E. Alright, we're gonna go do lab now. And hopefully it won't take us too long to do Merc Lab. Hopefully it'll be safe. I don't know. I'm kind of weird. Oh, Strong Arm actually. That's a pretty big node. That is a very nice node. Yeah, Merc Lab's pretty scary, to be honest. Alright, we got a gold door here. So the gold door is going to look like this. Oh dear. I'm bleeding, dude. I'm bleeding. I don't have bleed removal. It's kind of bad. Oh well. Ignore it. Just don't get bled. See what kind of time we can pull out of our rear for this one. I think I want to go to the top right. Wait a second, what is it? Lieutenants? Probably kill lieutenants. I don't know. Portals shouldn't be that much of a problem though. I don't really want to go do Argus. Not as melee. If I was minor, sure. I am a-okay with doing it as minor. Not as melee. I'm getting stuck in terrain again. 3 hours for you and you're in Act 4? Well, yeah, but I'm 3.5 hours in. So instead of being in Act 4, you'd probably be in like Act 7. You're just slowing down your early game to speed up your end game. I see you. I understand. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if I can go for triple key. Triple key is kind of badass, to be honest. Triple key allows me to get the juice and get big on gear. Whoa, 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 sir, sir, sir. You need more attack speed. I agree. Okay, we got a Dark Shrine coming up, so I'm gonna focus the Dark Shrines. If if I can find them on my way at all. I'm gonna go through like a little bit of a scup pathing, try and find them, but I'm not gonna go super far out of my way for them. Just because Merc Lab's like kind of scary, dude. Not here. Probably won't be here either, but it might be down here. Find out. If it's gonna be here, it's gonna be like down this way, I think. Cool. I said I wouldn't go super far out of my way, and here I am in Africa. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, now I'm feeling pretty confident about Lab. That's why you do Dark Strands, boys. Especially if you're not feeling super confident being able to do it. Don't feel okay enough to do Argus, but we'll just skip the big boy. We'll let the doggo live. And then we'll go top right, where the layout's telling us to go. And then if I find the Dark Shrine on the main path, I'll go ahead and do it, but otherwise, other than that, not really. Look at how big we are. We're pretty big. Whoa, look at how fast this sweep comes out. Scary, dude, to be honest. Unfortunately, we gotta wait for the last mechanic to come up. Oh, wait a second. Careful, careful. Don't kill the portal. My mistake. Okay. Oh no, I'm stuck. Alright, we're good. Okay, we gotta go top left and then top left again. Cool. Oh, in this layout? Can't you go this way? So you can. Alright, and then we go top left again. And it says this one's super quick, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. Oh, we got a Dark Shrine. Oh, this one takes like 9.5 years though. I don't like that one. We could do it though. Extra key would be pretty hot. Yeah, that's pretty close. Cool. But I don't want to kill the portals, because I want an extra key. By leaving the mechanic up, I get an extra key. So I get one for just killing Azaro, I get an extra one for leaving the lieutenants up, and I get an extra one for leaving the portals up. So I get 3 keys that I get to open with. Oh my goodness. If I did like Z deeps though, I would definitely kill the portals. Otherwise, I would be there for quite a while. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Okay, let's grab our bleed explosions. Cool. Let's go ahead and enchant, let's go boots, I guess. Oh, nah, well, unless... Probably better to enchant boots almost 100% of the time, I would say. Wanted to YOLO it. Just RNG? Nah. Making the fight harder gives you more keys, so you can do it. It's actually a nice one. Alright, let's go do Kitava then. Definitely won't be sub 340, but it should be sub 345. I don't know what time we're looking at, to be honest. Where did the single lock from my forehead go? Oh, I got a haircut. So what they did is they actually cut that one single hair and nothing else. And they're like, there you go. Good luck, sir. Yay, I love it when my ping spikes. Yes, yes. More. Make the mountains bigger. Make the valleys wider. What I love to see, dude, in my video game. Look at that ping. Yeah, that's definitely not unplayable at all, dude. Just an Awakener run? Nah, it's just an Act 10 run. But it's everything I would do in a league start. Yes, there it is, dude. Look at that mountain. Look at that mountain. It's amazing. 1200. Yes. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Chip, I'm not gonna get sub 340 here, but I do appreciate the message. Oh, there's bleed explosions. I'm gonna do one quick BA run at the very end for you guys, so you can see what it looks like. Because it looks pretty clean.
I shall strike him down.
Space Mountain Ping. Yep. AC Kitava just kind of gets farmed. Here, the scariest thing is the ad phase, so we just kind of like bulk up for that. Molten shell for it, and we like try to focus down the ads as the same time as we're fighting the heart. Unfortunately, we do end up dropping rage decks though on the fight quite a lot if we don't have any ads. Sir, please calm down. I can still attack him from this angle. I've got the thing there. Whoop! And leap slam over that. I still got hit by the thing on the ground though. Too many effects on the ground. Actually impossible to play the game. Crimson Dance for 1 point? Nah. Because it has to stack up higher than like 1 bleed. Whoa, did I get hit by one of those? I must have started in the red thing. Oh, crazy. I hate this ball thing though. It's like the most annoying part of the fight. One of pop molten shell, and we're just gonna blast. Do a ranger run? Yeah, I'll be doing a ranger run too, so don't worry about it. You start A10 Kitava guides? Oh yeah. Well, this is a VOD that's going on YouTube, and then afterwards I'll have like a mini guide where I kind of like talk about it for a bit, but it's not gonna be like in-depth 4-hour guide. It's gonna be like, hey guys, here's the POV and here's some of my thoughts. Pretty much what it's gonna be. Yeah, this thing's super long, dude. So many things on the ground. It's annoying. Hitting bosses way more than once. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you're melee. Oh, that one hurt, dude. That one hurt. I was trying to find a spot on that side of the arena that just didn't have a thing, and it didn't happen. Alright, when he does Deep Breath Onyxia, you just get to the opposite side of the arena from when he starts. Am I getting the maps? Nah. I'm just gonna be doing this. Getting the world record league start percent, because I made it up myself. Oh. Careful, 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 careful now, careful. Alright, there we go. Slash deaths, slash passives, feels good. Be the king. Oh wait, it would tell me if I was missing something. One sec. It's like what? 342 something. Okay. Slash deaths, 0. Slash passives, everything. Except for bandits. I know there's that one guy in chat that's like, oh, Mr. Streamer, you didn't get the bandits. Shut up. Alright, shut up. What skill is this? It's called Bladestorm.